Hey guys, welcome back to another FS25 video. We are back on Riverbend Springs, and we are on the farm I built yesterday. It's a beautiful farm. I love the ground and all the ground deformation that's happening on this Farming Simulator 25. It's amazing. We've started getting some equipment down on the farm. We've got ourselves a Challenger here, the 225 horsepower version with the rear duals on the back. This is probably my favorite tractor in the game for sure. It's a great tractor. Coming over here, we got one of the first tractor mods in FS25, the John Deere 7810. We've got the Quickie front loader attacher with the bale spike, and then we've got the Rudolph grain trailer back here behind it. Coming up here to the top of the hill, we've got our two Quonset building. We've also got our combine, our Massey Ferguson combine in there. We did some wheat harvest yesterday with that. And then coming through here, we've got our tillage implements. We got the plow, cultivator, and then we've got our seeder right there. So we're running pretty small equipment here. Of course, we don't have everything bought yet. We still need to buy some sprayers and stuff like that. We also need to buy a water tanker and stuff like that to get those greenhouses going. I'm not sure what I want to put in there yet, but we will have to see. We're going to get one of those later today. But like I said, we had some wheat in the field we harvested yesterday. That means we've got straw. We got to go to the store, pick up a baler. Now, I'm not entirely sure what baler I want to get yet. I probably want to get a square baler, but everything's pretty costly. We do have almost $400,000 in the bank account right now, which is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but each baler, from what I've seen, is about $140,000, so that doesn't leave us much after that. And we've got some weird crops in some of our fields. Obviously we got sugar beets here on the right, and that's a big field of sugar beets. We got red beets over in field 21, and then we also own field 28, which is carrots. Now, I'm not sure if I want to harvest those fields or not. They are ready to harvest right now, so I could lease harvesters for that and harvest that, which I might do at the end of today's episode, but we'll just have to wait and see how much money we have and how much time we have for it. Because I'd rather not just wait to get those done. I'd rather move on to something else if I have the time. Alrighty guys, we're just pulling up here to the store. I'm still not sure. I haven't made a decision of what baler we're going to get here, but we're going to jump up in here and take a look at them. We're going to look at these square balers first. Of course, we could go with this $22,000 Massey Ferguson baler, but it does produce the small bales, and I'm not sure how I would pick those up as we don't have our normal hay racks or anything in here from FS22. So this would be, we'd have to pick up those by hand probably, and that's just not fun. That'd take us way too long. So that's probably not going to be an option. These are pretty expensive. 160 is the cheapest one here. 164,000. SB 1290. It's a solid baler. I think I just have to go a square baler. It's really tough, guys, that mod. I think I'm gonna go the Kloss. Sure. $171,000. So we'll go hook that up. Giant baler. I don't remember. I think you can do 225 centimeter bales if I remember correctly. Okay, so we do have square bale twine in there. It'll be interesting to see if you have to have that. I'm pretty sure you do. I think that was an option in FS22 later on, but I never touched it. I never messed with it, so I didn't know. I don't really know how that works, so we're gonna figure it out together here. You see some fog over there in the distance. It's pretty cool to see the fog. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. I thought it was gonna be more dense. It doesn't bother me very much. That's a cool feature for sure. Just seeing it off in the distance, it's really realistic. Also, if you guys haven't seen the rain yet in this game, I highly recommend you go and check out, fast forward time to when it's raining or something, because the roads look amazing. They're all wet. There's puddles everywhere. You can see the droplets on the tractors and stuff. It's just insane. Giants did a great job on that aspect. Here we are at the field. Let's get this thing unfolded here. Now there's a bunch of weeds everywhere. I don't think that'll affect baling. I don't think we can use GPS or anything like that for this either, because I don't think, usually I would save my combine course and then go run that again, but I don't think that's how it works. So that's fine. We don't need GPS for this. It's not hard just to follow the row. So we'll get this going. I wonder how many liter bales these are. I forget, because I'm so used to bushels and that kind of stuff from 22. It's hard for me to revert back to liters and knowing what is big. I know the bales used to be 4,000 liters. That was back in like 17 and 19, and then we got the variable bale capacity or whatever in 22, and I just never really learned how many liters is a good sized bale. Speaking of that, did I even change bale size to 20, 40? Yeah, okay. That is a little late, but we got to change now. First bale is gonna be a little small. That's not a big deal though. I tell you what though, the farm looks pretty darn good off in the distance, especially with like the fog in the background and stuff. It looks amazing. I didn't really think I could do a very good job building a farm with we had 3 American buildings. I don't know. I'm just super proud of what I came up with there. I love it. One of my favorite farm designs, especially with like the terrace and stuff there. And I just love the graphics in FS25. It makes it look 10 times better. If you haven't checked that video of me building out that farm, please go check it out. It's really fun. I walked you guys through it step by step and showed you my thought process through the whole thing. The ups, the downs, the bad, the ugly, everything. So be sure to check that out. The Challenger is struggling just a little bit here. We're not spinning the tires yet, but she is struggling for sure. Going up that little bit of a hill there. It's also really cool how the tractor will run over the straw and it makes the deformation like it would in the ground. It's really cool. I really didn't expect that coming into the game, and it's just a little feature that I didn't know was going to be there. We should be getting close to pushing out a bale at the back. There we go. Almost there. Yeah, this really shouldn't take us very long here. Alright guys, we're on the last pass here of the straw. We've only made about 11 bales here. Yeah, 11 bales according to the bale counter. That's kind of sad, honestly. I thought for sure we'd make at least 20 bales out of this field, but turns out we only made about 11. So we'll get these last few unloaded here. It'll fall out. Fold the baler back up. I'm just going to leave this here, and I'll come pick up the bales later. Next thing we got to do is we've got to go hop in our pickup truck. I'll hop in the truck here, and we need to get some water for our greenhouses. So we're going to head down to the shop, get ourselves a water tanker, and then I don't know if we're going to place down a water tank to fill from, or we're going to find a stream or the river to get water from, but we'll see. I think if you place down the water tank, it charges you money for it, but I'm not sure there's really a good enough area to go get water that's close. So I think we're gonna have to do time over money, and we're gonna have to just place the water tank down and fill it that way. I think it'll save us a lot more time in the long run. But yeah, this map is amazing, guys. This is definitely one of the best maps I've ever seen in Farming Simulator history. Even modded maps, like, this is insane. All the detail is amazing. Just all these little details everywhere. It just makes the map feel amazing. And I think it is a little bit over a 2x. From what I've heard, it might be a 3x or a little below a 3x map, which is insane. I haven't even explored the whole map yet. I've only been in my little corner. I need to do a live stream maybe and explore the map here soon. Oh, that's sorghum right there. That looks actually amazing. That's so much better than it was in 22. Gosh, these crop textures and everything are just amazing. The fog down there is insane as well. Gosh, 25 is just it's just awesome, guys. If you haven't got it yet, I do highly recommend you go and buying it. It's only like $50 right now, so go ahead and get that. I highly recommend it. All right, but we're here at the store. We're gonna go ahead and jump in here and buy ourselves a water tanker as soon as I can find it. There it is. It's gonna take me a while to get this figured out of where all the categories are, but I think we're gonna go with the big one here. Just go ahead and buy that. It holds about 6,500 liters, I'm pretty sure. It's not bad. I don't know how much the greenhouses hold. Probably gonna have to do a couple loads here, so that's why we're gonna go ahead and buy ourselves the water tank instead of going to the river. Alright, I'm gonna stop here and look at the sorghum, because this sorghum looks insane. It looks so much better, and I just took out a sign. Gosh, look at this, guys. It looks so much better than it did in the past. That's so much more realistic. That looks insane. Way to go, Giants. That's insane. Good job. Alright, we're going to pull in the first driveway here and head over to the greenhouse area. We've got our own little greenhouse district back here. We got 2 greenhouses. I'm not sure exactly what we're putting in each one yet, but we need to jump up and buy ourselves a water tank. Should be in containers here. There it is, $3,000. I'm not sure where I want to put this exactly. Maybe put it back here somewhere. Right there should be fine. It did mess up the ground just a little bit, but that's not a big deal. And then we'll back up to it and get that full of water. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pop up into the greenhouse menu and just see what kind of crops we're going to put in there. Alright, so we've got our large tarp greenhouses here. We got chili peppers, garlic, lettuce, Napa cabbage, I don't know. I probably butchered that. Anyways, we got spring onion, strawberries, and tomatoes. Now, we've already done strawberries, tomatoes, and lettuce, so we're not going to do any of those. Probably do some chili peppers. Activate. So we're going to do that. We'll probably do all of these. Alright, so we got everything activated now. Now we just need to fill it with water. So if we come over here, I'm curious to see how much water it's gonna take. It takes 40,000 liters of water, so that's gonna be a ton of trips back and forth. We're just gonna do a couple loads back and forth for now, because I do not have time to sit here and run 7 trips to each different greenhouse. It'd be nice if we can get like a hose to go back and forth to fill it up, and then just after some time check back and it's full. I don't think that was part of the pumps and hoses pack, but that'd be pretty cool in the future. I don't remember how much it was on the first load. It's probably about $1,000 if I had to guess, which is quite a bit of money for a load of water. That's insane, actually. And almost $2,000 for a load of water. That is insane. And then I guess you can see in front of us we got our little rice paddy there. We're gonna try some long grain rice here a couple times maybe. I don't know when you plant that. I think it's April if I'm not mistaken. So, and I think you can plant that with a regular planter and you don't have to buy that little planter. So we'll see. And then you can harvest that with an actual combine, which is why I want to do it. So we're gonna try some long grain rice and we'll see how that works out for us. We are definitely gonna have to buy ourselves a forklift or something to be able to load up all these vegetables when they start spawning, because we don't have super strength or anything, so we definitely need something to pick them up with. No auto load, no nothing, so we'll have to actually do it the old fashioned way for a while until we start getting mods in here, so it'll be interesting. Alright, so we got everything done with the water. Everything is full, as you can see. They're both full of water. So next thing up on our list, I think I'm going to harvest some of those red beets over here in... Alrighty guys, I went ahead and leased ourselves a potato harvester here. We do have potatoes ready to go in field 26 right there. It's a pretty decent sized field, and I think this is only like 5 or 6 meters if I remember correctly, so it's going to take us quite a while here. I don't remember the last time I've done potatoes, to be honest, in this game. It's been several versions ago since I've done potatoes, but I think it'll be pretty fun. We already have the potatoes in the field. We might as well harvest them instead of plowing them under, right? So cool, and here we are at the potatoes. I'm gonna get everything unfolded here. This thing takes forever to turn. Such a big machine. All right, turn it on, lower it down, and we should be good to go, I think, here. Not getting any potatoes in the machine yet. There we go, it just takes a while. It's gotta go through the whole thing. Perfect. We should be going pretty good then. We'll see how fast we get full here. We're already at 2%. I think we're flying pretty quick here. I'll have to bring the John Deere 7810 and Rudolph wagon over here pretty soon. But now that I'm in the field, I don't think it's gonna take us too long, honestly. It's not that big of a field, to be honest. It could be bigger, by all means, you know. But it's a pretty nice field. I saw we had potatoes in the field, and I'm like, hey, might as well harvest. I haven't done it in a while, so we're definitely not going to be doing potatoes in the future or in the long run by any means. We might do some vegetable crops here and there just because they're new. Nothing really long term on a big scale, that is, at least. I really like that creek there. That creek is really nice. I love seeing the running water and stuff. I was on the Asian map this morning and I was driving around. I drove one of my trucks into the water and I see the ripples in the water. It's just amazing. I just can't get over the fact that they got the water to like move like that. Now I would use GPS here, but I'm not sure it's gonna help us very much, to be honest. I can give it a try. I haven't used it much. I think you hold H. No, I put it on a worker. Hold H. There we go. Steering assist. Number of headlands 6 is fine. Shoreline on is fine. Offset no. We should be good to go then. And turn it on, lower it down, and we'll just follow that line around then. It'll make things a lot easier for us. We're already at 22%, so this is going to be interesting. We're going to have to grab the wagon here very soon. I don't even know what the price is for potatoes right now. Let me go look at that. I do love how everything is organized alphabetically now, so it makes things nice and easy. They are, the highest price is around $690 per 1,000 liters, which is not bad by any means. It's about 60%, almost 70% of what you make in liters, so it's not that hard of a conversion. There goes the barge again. I love seeing the boats on the water just driving back and forth. Try and get lined up here. It's really difficult to get this thing lined up. Alright guys, we've jumped into the 7810 here with the Rudolph wagon. We're gonna head down to the field, get the potato harvester unloaded. It is full already. We're not even done with the headlands yet, so you're getting quite a bit of stuff here. Quite a bit of potatoes. I believe this is the entrance right here. Yeah, it's just right across from the farm. Nice and easy, so we'll just go ahead and get under here and it should get everything unloaded. See, it might fill this wagon, to be honest. It's definitely going to fill this wagon, so we're going to have to get this thing unloaded here. I'm not sure what the best price to take this is. I'll have to check that. I know it was $690. Where's that located, though? It was at the farmer's market. We're going to go ahead and tag that on the map. And oh, farmer market. Yeah, it's right there. It's the closest sell point to me, so we're going to get this thing turned around and head over to the farmer's market here. I don't know. There's something about this tractor-trailer combination that I like. They just go together pretty well. Right when I saw this trailer, I knew exactly what tractor I wanted to put on it, and so we got this together. And I think they look really good together. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this combination of this setup here. I think it looks pretty darn good. Oh, we're bogging down again, going up this hill. Come on, you can do it, Bessie. Drop her down a gear. Nah, we're making it. We got it. We might make quite a bit off this potato harvest, to be honest. It might be worth it. The lease cost was 30,000, so if we make 10,000 here, that's already a third of the lease cost. So I think we might make our money back and some. That's the goal anyway. I'm not sure if we're actually going to do it or not, but I think it's definitely possible. I could see us making around 50 grand off of this field and then having a 20 grand profit, but we'll see. Driving up to the farmer's market here. Such a beautiful sell point. And there we go. There it is. Pull up on the grate, and there we go. Get this thing unloaded. And there they go. Money is rolling up. Ooh, we made almost 13,000 off of that load, so that's promising. I think we got a really good chance of making our money back. That is great to hear. So we'll head back to the field and we'll continue harvesting here. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but probably another 3 headland passes, and we'll probably be full again and take another load at the sell point. Alright guys, we just finished the potato harvest here. We're getting the last little bits over here to the trailer. It'll probably get close to full. We'll probably get about 80% full in the trailer. It didn't take us too long, probably 45 minutes to an hour. Of course, it'll only be about 5-6 minutes for you guys. There we go, that is unloaded. We can go and fold this back up, and actually we can return it. We've got 72% in the trailer, so we're only going to get probably about 8 grand off of this load, which is still pretty good. We'll head down there, get this sold, and then we'll see what else we need to do. Alright, we are here at the farmer's market for the last time for the day. Go ahead and get over here to the pit and get unloaded. We've already made our money back, so this is all bonus, all pure profit right here. See how much we get. Alright, we made about 9 grand, a little over 9 grand on that last load, which is pretty solid, not gonna lie. So we're gonna head back to the farm. I don't know what else we have to do, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Alright, we pulled in the farm here, trying to get navigated around here. I made the fences a little too tight, and these trees have weird collisions on them, so we kind of got to be careful here, but we made it through. We're going to park this back where it was over here around the corner. Right about there should be good. If you guys don't know, this is a mod. It's one of the first mods in the game, so you just go on the Giants mod hub and it's right in there. So we're gonna get this thing over there. We need to buy a trailer first, which is about $20,000. So we're gonna head over to the store here and get that picked up. Watch out for the school bus. Such a cool addition to the game, seeing school buses around. Yeah, so these are the bales I gotta get picked up today. I think there's like 12 out there, so it shouldn't take too long if we get those picked up. Should get a decent amount of money from them. I need that time-saving stock check mod in here so I can see exactly how much we're going to get from this kind of stuff. But sadly, we don't have that yet. We got to wait a little bit for modders to get going. And I can't wait for Giants Editor to come out. Hopefully it comes out here in a week or two, and we can start getting some mods like that in here. Alright, so we've made it to the store here. Now we got to go buy ourselves a trailer. I think we got to go with the Farm Tech one here. Probably get the extension. Why not? And of course, we don't want a license plate. That should come stock at none, but oh well. It's $22,500, which isn't terrible for a trailer like this. We should be able to fit all our bales on there, no problem. And I didn't buy it. That's unfortunate. And there it is. Get this thing hooked up and we'll head back to the field. Now I see there's a cord there kind of holding up the, or a chain holding up the extensions. That shouldn't be a collision. I think I should be able to put bales there, I think. But we're going to find out when we get to the field here. Alright, we're pulling in the field here. I'm going to put the trailer kind of in the center of the field while I get things loaded up. It'll just be in the easy access to put it in the middle of the field here. It is quite bumpy from all the ground deformation from the combine. I love that. Probably somewhere in here will be fine. Right about there. It shouldn't roll. We're kind of leveled here, but we'll go ahead and start picking up some bales. I wish we had regular bale spikes in the game instead of this really wide one. I guess it's fine for picking up square bales, but round bales, it's like impossible to pick up one by itself. You have to use like one spike for each bale, and you have to pick up like 2 bales at a time, which I know some people do it like that, but I haven't really seen it done in real life. You have to just pick up 1 bale at a time in the front, and you might have a rear bale spear too. And they're just a lot more narrow and from what I've seen. So hopefully we can get some mods out like that pretty soon. Guess I really didn't do a great job of putting that on the trailer. It's kind of up front still, but whatever. That's fine. Go over here and pick the next one. See if we can stab this one a little better. There we go. Yeah, we only have 11 or 12 bales out here, so we should just do 2 stacks of 6, something like that, and we should be good if I can get lined up correctly here. Try some first person, even though we can't see that other bale. Okay, up a little bit more. That should be good. Go ahead and back off. Perfect. On to the next one. All right, we'll lower it down, see if we can't get this good here. It should be leveled out. Didn't even lower it enough. It's hard because I can't lean around the engine bay to see if I'm picking it up or not. I'm not even close. Let's go low, 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 low. We'll try this. 3rd time's a charm, guys. There we go. Now we got it. There's a decent stab too. You just can't lean around the engine bay area to be able to see how low your loader is. You know, all these mirrors in the way too in this tractor. You can't really see much. All right, let's get this lined up. Somewhere in there is fine. We're gonna keep it on this half. Push it up a little bit more and back off the trailer. And there we go. All right, we're loading the last bale here onto the trailer. We did get 12 bales. Pretty solid stuff here. Get this one lined up. That should be pretty good right there. Get it lowered down. Perfect. We got all these strapped down here. That's a pretty solid load. They shouldn't fall off with the straps on there. So we'll get the tractor hooked up and we'll take them to the sell point. All right, we're just showing up here to the sell point. Looks like it's the animal dealer. So we'll go pull up here. And I haven't sold here before, so I assume it's just like any other. You just go up here and undo the straps. Yep, there it goes. $12,000 for those bales. That almost paid for the trailer, so that's pretty good. We need the trailer anyway for our productions, our greenhouses anyway, so we had to get it regardless. Still made over half of the money back, so that's good. We'll head back to the farm. I think we're going to start plowing that field that we just took bales off of. So we'll get the Challenger and baler back to the farm, put the Challenger on the plow, and then head out to the field. Alright, we're at the field now. We're trying to get this thing lined up here. It's pretty hard to get this thing lined up perfectly. We're just going to go ahead and lower it down there and see what happens. Looks like we got most of it. And I'm going to try a GPS here. I think you hold H. There we go. Steering assist. 4 headlands is probably fine. Everything looks good. We'll just go ahead and hit OK. Hit B. It should line up perfectly. So this will help me out a lot with this kind of plow. Am I off of it? Oh, it's saying I'm outside the field boundary. Or do I have show lines off? Lines should be on, so I don't know why. I might have to do the outside myself. It keeps saying I'm outside of the field, so I'll do the outside myself. That's not a big deal, but it's a pretty good size working with, honestly. It's not bad. 5 meters or so not terrible whatsoever. All right, we got the headlands done here. Now we gotta start going up and down here. I'm not sure if it's gonna want me to flip the plow. No, it is not. Good. So we can keep the plow facing this way the entire time and just go back and forth. I'm loving the plow textures. The plow textures are amazing. See, we've got these massive ridges here. Typically you would turn the plow to try to get rid of these like dips here, but since we're not going to be turning the plow back and forth, it's going to leave those little dips, which is fine. It's not a big deal. We're going to come through here with the cultivator and rip it up one more time before we seed, because there's just too big of dips here. We need a nice even seed bed, so we'll go ahead and cultivate it up after this at some point. Probably won't be in this episode by any means. We've done enough work in this field so far, so we'll find something else to do after this. Alright guys, we're on our last pass here of this field. It took us quite a bit of time, but I'm really surprised at how well these ground textures look. The ground deformation is just insane. You can see all the tire tracks where I turned around from and stuff. There's a lot of compaction there, so we definitely need to get the old cultivator out here before we seed this and just get that all cultivated up. I might just I might grab the cultivator, put it on a worker later. All right, we'll try to get this back in the shed here. It's gonna be a struggle because of the cedar being right there. Can we fit it between the cedar and the cultivator? We might be able to. Swing it back the other way. We do have to unfold it so that we can unhook. Oh, I just smacked the cedar with the dual. Yeah, it's not gonna be back there pretty by any means, but that's good enough. Alright, I'm just gonna leave the Challenger right there. I am gonna grab the John Deere. It's over here in front of this barn, and I am gonna put it on the cultivator. I'm gonna put that on a worker here. So I'll hop up in here. I'm gonna take the loader off as well. I don't really need that right now, so we're gonna put that over next to the workshop here. I guess I have to move the Challenger out of the way to get to the cultivator. Not very smart thinking on my part there. But put that right there out of the way. Perfect. And then we'll grab the cultivator out of the shed. Do the old equipment shuffle here, get this out of the way. Just park it over here by the bins. We still do need to buy an auger for when we put stuff in those bins, but that'll be a problem for another day. Go back and jump back into 7810 here. And there's the John Deere cultivator right there. It's not the biggest thing in the world. It's like 4 meters. That's good enough for us for right now. We don't have that many acres, so this will be able to do the job for us. And we'll head out to the field. Alright, here we are at the field. We're going to lower it down and hop into the field a little bit here, just to get it started, and then we will get the worker going. If we hold H here, AI worker settings, we'll do 5 headland passes just to make sure he's got enough room. We're going to start on the headlands, skip 1 row. No, we won't do a skip. It might be a little bit complicated. That'll be fine right there. Go ahead and press H. He's going to find out where he wants to start. I think we're going to start on rows, right? So he's going to find a row he wants to go to. Maybe. I told him to start. Oh, I did say to start working on the headland. No. Yeah, start working on the rows first. Maybe? I want you on the rows. Alright, there we go. I think he's going to go here. There we go. He's off. Oh, I'm blocking him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is a nice seed bed right there. And if we start with the rows instead of the headlands, we won't be leaving tire tracks in those end rows there. As bad, at least. So, it'll be a nice seed bed. We can seed right into this. I'm not sure what crop I want to seed here yet. We can plant wheat or barley in October. That's probably what we're going to do here. Probably do some wheat in this field. No, it was just wheat. So, probably not. We'll probably wait till spring then. If I could get some canola plants today, that'd be kind of cool. But that's probably in the next episode. I kind of want to skip some months here pretty soon. Alright guys, we went ahead and bought ourselves an 8510 white tractor here. It was on sale for $30,000. It's 52% off. So we went ahead and bought that. It's a pretty good sized tractor. I know it's very similar to the Challenger that we have, but this one doesn't have duals on it. So we can do some more seating work and stuff with this instead of having the rear duals on it like that. So a great purchase here. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and buy this lime spreader for $55,000. We got the big extension on it and the 6-meter spreading unit. So we'll go ahead and purchase that for $55,000. And we'll go ahead and put the white on it. It might be a little small. Anyway, we're going to get this hooked up here. And we need to buy some lime as well. So we'll go in here, buy some lime bags. We'll buy 8 of them for $3,600. We'll get it's filled up. 14,000 liters is how much it can hold. So it can hold quite a bit of lime, but we're gonna go ahead and lime field 26, the one that had the potatoes on it. So we'll get that all limed and then get that cultivated later. Maybe seed that to some wheat or something here soon. But we have some sugar beets here in the home field. I know I said I was probably gonna just rip those up, but there is a new piece of equipment for sugar beets that's pull behind. It's pretty new. Let me show you guys this. I was using it the other day and it was actually really cool. It's these two right here, the Amity technology. This is obviously to remove the tops, and this is the actual machine. It looks pretty cool. I was using the Case Magnum on it, and it was a perfect match. So I might have to go ahead and lease one of those setups and just do that for fun here. Maybe do that in the next episode. I've never really done any beet harvest in Farm Sim, so it'd be kind of fun to try that for once. Alright, we're full of lime. We're heading out to the field here. The tractor might struggle a little bit. It's a little powered here, but I think it should be fine. Probably should have put the Challenger on here, but we didn't have that with us. We just bought this tractor, so might as well use it. We just bought it. So we're going to take this over to field 26 and get started liming. Alright, we're rolling up to the field here. We'll get this thing unfolded. And I probably don't need steering assist, but we're going to use it anyway. Turn that on. Get it going. Oh, it's struggling just a little bit. It's fine. It'll pull through. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, this field will take us like 4 or 5 passes here, so it won't take very much. We should be able to have we should have enough lime in here, honestly. Though we are down to 94% already, it is taking a ton of lime. Come back over here. Yep, it is clearing the needs limed category, so that is good. Probably plant some wheat in here after we get this all cultivated. It doesn't need plowed. See, I have noticed there is no needs plowed icon anymore, so apparently no fields need plowed. I don't know if that's a bug, because I can't find it in any of these categories. There's obviously the plowed category here, but that is not needs plowing. So I might have to check, just hop out of the tractor at some point and check the ground to see if it says anything about needing plowed. Because if no field actually needs plowed, then there really isn't a point to plowing it. You can just cultivate it up and be just fine. But yeah, we'll just keep an update on that, keep an eye out for that, and see. Probably check that after getting done with this field. There's a ton of fog over there by that bridge. I don't know how I feel about the fog. The fog looks good. It's a lot less noticeable than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's really thick there, but it's not across the entire map. It's just in certain places. And it makes sense that it's along the river there, so I think it's good, personally. But let me know in the comments if you like the fog, if it's too much, or how you feel about it. Alright, headlands are done. Go ahead and start on the up and down rows here. Get lined up. Just got this little bit here to get. I'll flip back around. Perfect. Yeah, we need precision farming back. We need that mod back ASAP. I miss being able to see what we've done on the mini-map. I used to use that all the time to see what we've missed and what we have still to get. But, oh well. I'm going to miss it the most when we're fertilizing, seeing the fertilizer application, because half the time you can't tell where you've been and where you haven't been in fertilizer and stuff like that. So it's just really nice, nice feature. So can't wait for that mod to come back. It'll probably be a couple weeks though, sadly. Alright, last pass, here we go. We're going to have plenty of lime. We still have 66% in the tank. I don't know what other fields need lime. Oh, look, we got an achievement. A little help can go a long way. That sounds like a contract achievement, but I haven't done an achievement. Oh, maybe it's the AI worker. That's probably what the achievement's from the AI worker we have on the cultivator. That would make sense. But anyways, this field is done. Finally, we can get this folded back up and back to the farm. Now, today, we've got to harvest some of these sugar beets. We've got this sugar beet field and then these two right here. It's part of the main farm area. They are going to be ready to harvest here next month. So we got to get these harvested. And so we're going to lease some sugar beet technology. So, looking at the beet technology here, we've got these two things right here. We get the Amity 3750 defoliator, which removes the tops, and then we've got the 2720 harvester scrub, which actually harvests the sugar beets here. So we need both of these. Now, this Challenger right here has 225 horsepower, as it says right there. The harvester takes 280 horsepower. Now, this is the biggest tractor we have, so we're going to give it a try, and we're going to see if we can't get it done with this tractor. The foliager or the top remover only takes 215 horsepower. It requires 215 horsepower. So this will be just fine on there. We might have to lease a bigger tractor for the harvester part, though. We will see. We're definitely going to try this on the harvester first and see if that works. But if it doesn't, yeah, we're going to have to lease another tractor. Go ahead and hop up in here, and we're going to head down to the store. Man, I just love all these tire tracks on the ground. It just looks great. Obviously, there's not going to be much on the actual gravel, because gravel is a harder surface than the dirt was that we were back there, the dirt and mud. So, oh, look, the worker's still going. He's on the headland passes. Looks like he's about done with that field. If you guys remember, we put that on a worker last episode. Still doing his thing out there. Should be done here pretty soon. Looking good. Corn should be ready to harvest in October. Maybe we can get that harvested in this episode or next episode. I don't have a corn head though, and we are down to our last $34,000, and we still haven't leased the beet technology. So we'll see if we have enough money to even buy a corn head. We might have to lease one. We got people in the way, of course. Watch out. There we go. No cop, no stop. I went ahead and advanced over to October on the way over here. We did get a big rain shower, so the sugar beets might be a bit wet. We'll have to check when we get over there. You can see all the rain on the road. They should be fine. Obviously, we can harvest them if it's not raining in the game, because they don't have that added to the game yet, to my knowledge. So hopefully in the next farm sim we get moisture to where if it rains, you gotta wait till the moisture dries down before you harvest it, or you at least have to use a dryer. That could be pretty cool. Maybe that could be a DLC or something, but I'm sure they already got those all planned out. So probably not in this game. Maybe next game though. Alright, we're back here at the store. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready and lease those things here. Lease this and lease this. Alright, we're down to 20 grand, but we should make quite a bit of money off these sugar beets. They are fully fertilized and everything, so we should be good there. Man, this thing is massive. I think it's what, 8 meters if I remember correctly. Shouldn't take us too long to get all this stuff done, to be honest. I almost need a bigger trailer from when we're harvesting these sugar beets if it goes anything like the potatoes did. Looks like our corn's not ready to be harvested until next month. So in November we'll get the corn harvest going. And I'll probably just lease a corn head because I don't have a planter to even plant more corn. So probably just get a corn head, or lease a corn head, and then return it right after we are done, because I don't have anything to plant corn with right now. I don't have the funds to even do that. So here we are at the field though. We'll get turned in here. Crop destruction is not a thing. Yeah, we got the row crop duels on here, so that's good. Get the thing turned on, and we'll lower it down. Let's go through here. Everything seems to be working. I wish it removed the weeds as well, or at least cut the weeds down half the size. Because it's currently cutting off the tops of the sugar beets, right? Why would it just skip the weeds? That doesn't make much sense to me. I noticed that when I was testing this yesterday, and yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Then again, I've never done anything related to sugar beets, so this might be an actual thing that happens. I don't know. Just let me know in the comments if you know why this is, or if it's just a bug. But we're rolling pretty good here. Rolling solid 6 miles an hour here. Tractor's handling it perfectly, so that's always a plus. We do have this massive cotton field over here to the north of us. It's ready to harvest. Somebody will probably be in here harvesting that later today. Yeah, this field's not too big. We should get this done in no time, especially with this big beet harvester we got back at the store. I'm really hoping the Challenger can handle it, because dang, this tractor's a beast. Definitely my favorite tractor in the game by far. I'm loving this thing. See, the trees have a little bit of frost on them or something, it looks like. They got a little bit tips of white on there. That's pretty cool. At least I think that's some frost, unless it's a bug, but I'm pretty sure it's frost. It is October, so it kind of makes sense that it'd be a frost. Alright, we're just finishing up this first field, removing the tops. Didn't take us too long. Everything seems to be working pretty good. We've only got 2 smaller sections to do after this, so it shouldn't take us too much longer. Then we can get to actually harvesting the sugar beets. But these weeds, man, they just really annoy me. I wish they were gone. I should have sprayed them before I advanced time when I still could in September. But yeah, I wish I would sprayed them. I didn't realize they were this bad. It just makes the crop look terrible. So I do wish they could be removed with the top remover, what this machine is here, but still give the weed effect to where it lowers the yield or whatever. Because yeah, it definitely should get removed when the tops are removed as well. It just doesn't make sense to me. But either way, we can deal with it. Not a big deal. We just got these 2 smaller sections here to do. Try not to rip up the grass too much. I put the nice grass in there, but oh well, it's not that important. So yeah, we just got this one here and then that section right there to do. Probably jump over there and do that section first. That way we're not driving over the freshly removed beets as much on the way back, if that makes any sense. I don't think it does ground deformations while the crop is still in the ground, thankfully. It technically should, but I don't think it does, from what I'm seeing at least. I do also have the row crop tires though, so it wouldn't do it as much. There might be a little bit there, but yeah, I can't tell. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if it does, but it'd make the crops look really weird. Alright guys, we're on the last pass here, removing the tops. I think I'm just going to go ahead and lease another tractor. I know we only have $19,000 in the bank, but I'm pretty confident we can make all our money back on this. So yeah, I am going to lease another tractor. Probably be the Case Magnum if we have enough money to do that. I just don't think this tractor has enough power to be able to pull that harvester there. So we're just going to leave this here for now, and we'll go ahead and lease a tractor. Alright, here we are. We're in the John Deere 7R 270. This should have plenty of horsepower. It's got 305 horsepower. Should be perfect for this harvester here. I don't like how there's a 3-point on the front. I couldn't do anything about that. It's either a 3-point or a front loader, and you definitely aren't going to see a front loader on a tractor with duals all the way around like this. So I wish we had weights, but there are no weight options for this tractor, unfortunately. I feel like there should be. I don't feel like there should even be a 3-point attacher on the front of this, but I guess there are 7Rs that have it, so that makes sense. But there's definitely 7Rs that have weights too. I don't know how much capacity this thing has. Hopefully it's decent, because again, they are fertilized to the max. They do have weeds, so that is going to knock down the yield a little bit, but I think they should still yield pretty darn good. We've got to get the tractor out on the trailer as well, and yeah, we should be good to go after that. Oh, we got a big cement truck, so watch out. Wide load here, buddy. I thought for sure I was going to hit him with a big freaking piece of equipment here. I mean, this thing is massive. And this is folded up too. It unfolds. I guess the front doesn't unfold, but the auger and stuff unfolds, and it just gets even bigger. We can barely fit on the road. Oh, looks like the worker got that field done. He still left a bunch of tracks in the field, unfortunately. Thought he'd get most of those out. I mean, he got a lot of them out. Just the corners are kind of screwed up from him driving around trying to get those. So that's unfortunate. Maybe with the planter or the seeder, they can get that all straightened out before planting, hopefully. But here we are at the field. We'll go ahead and get this thing unfolded, maybe. Maybe it is already unfolded. Oh yeah, that's just the auger. It is unfolded. All right, we'll try to get lined up here. Drop it down. Should be good to go. We should be collecting some sugar beets. There we go. Oh, dang, holy crap, we are filling up fast. That thing is counting up like crazy. All right, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We're gonna get a ton of sugar beets off this field. Holy crap. We might have to keep doing sugar beets. Let me know if you want to see me do a series of trying to progress through sugar beets once mods come out. Like once we get smaller sugar beet mods out, I might do a series doing some sugar beets and other vegetable crops. Because this is actually kind of fun. Alright, we're at 94%, 97%. Okay, yeah, we are at 100%. I'll try to get out of the way here so I can fill up the trailer. I don't really want to be running across the sugar beets that we haven't harvested yet. But we'll just kind of back up over here in this area. We'll jump into the other tractor. We'll jump in the AGCO 8510 here. This should have plenty of horsepower to pull that trailer to the market. Go ahead and jump down here. There's the wagon right there, the trailer. Get backed up and we'll get it hooked up right there. Perfect. Should be good to go. We got to kind of bypass the Challenger. I kind of put that in the worst possible spot. Yeah, we'll have to go through the field, unfortunately. Doesn't appear like it ruined any of the crops, so I guess we don't have to move the beet harvester out of the way. There's no crop destruction for sugar beets apparently, unless I have it turned off, but I'm fairly certain I have it on. Alright, we'll get lined up here. You can see the ground deformation. I'll take a look at that here in a second after we're getting unloaded here. There we go, we're getting unloaded. But yeah, there's quite a bit of ground deformation. You can't really tell, but there's a bunch here. I felt it with the tractor when I drove into the field. The ruts are bigger than you think they are. You can kind of get a good look at it there, but they are pretty deep. Almost as deep as the plow texture was, to be honest. 34%. Looks like that's as much as we're going to get. I'll just leave that there, actually. We'll jump back in the John Deere. And we'll continue going. Yeah, we're going to get a ton of sugar beets off this field. If each one of these loads is 34%, 3 loads is a trailer, which is 3 passes. And we got a ton of stuff here, so looking good. We're going to get a bunch of money off of this field. Of course, I don't know how much sugar beets sell for exactly, but if it's anything like potatoes, which I feel like it should be, then yeah, they should be, we should be raking in the money then. We're going to try to do a couple headland passes here. We're going to get full so fast. I should have gone the other way. Typically the auger's on the left side, so I got confused here. The auger's on the right side for this piece of equipment. Kind of threw me off. But yeah, we're already at 75% again. This is insane, guys. I don't think I've ever done a harvest where we get this much yield out of a crop. Yeah, we're already full. Holy crap. I do like how it still fills up after, like it takes a while for it to start filling up. It waits until the sugar beets are actually in the hopper before it like counts it towards the percentage. So it's kind of nice. But then again, it'll shut off at like 96% because it has enough sugar beets in it to fill it, and it kind of catches you off guard. Yeah, you can see all the bumps from the ground deformation. I love seeing that in first person as we go across the ruts there. Crop destruction is on because I'm deleting the weeds as I go through here. I'm running over the weeds and the weeds are disappearing. So crop destruction definitely is on. It's just not doing anything to the actual sugar beets right now, which is kind of interesting. I guess they're below the ground, so that would make sense. They wouldn't get destroyed as much. I still feel like you push them down enough to where they would get destroyed. But I guess I don't know much about sugar beets, so I don't know if that would affect them or not. I assume it would, but again, I have no idea. If someone does, let me know in the comments. I'm generally curious. Get that turned back on, lower it back down, and we'll continue going here. Alright, we're full again, so we gotta head down and unload the harvester here quick. And this should fill the trailer, so we'll go ahead and find the best spot to sell all of these sugar beets as we don't have a storage, any storage for the sugar beets. Hopefully the price is decent. Sugar beets. Ooh, we're actually pretty close to peak. Let's see, 59 is the best. Grain barge terminal number 1. I'm pretty sure I know where that's at. I'm pretty sure it's in the west or the east side of the map. Southeast. Yeah, it's in the very southeast corner of the map. So that's going to take us quite a while to get there. Is there a closer place that we can go? Sugar beets. Farmer's market is close. That's 46. That's price. Grain River silos, 558. That's $1 off. Where's that one? Oh, that's the one right there. Perfect. That's the closest one. Perfect. We're going to go there then. Just right across the road here. The road has slowly dried off. I love that. How it slowly dries off. It doesn't just disappear like snow does. Snow still just straight up disappears, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, the rainwater, it stays on the road for a while and then it slowly disappears, which is really... Alright, take this turn right here. It takes us right on into the sell point. Alright, hop up on here. Perfect, we're unloading. Let's see how much we make on this first load here. This will tell us if we're going to make any money. And boy, oh boy, we're going to make a ton of money. Holy crap. Over 10,000 a load. We haven't even made one headland pass yet, guys. Sugar beets might be overpowered here. That is insane. Okay, we're going to try and turn around. Oh, there's a big cliff there. We're good. Alright, yeah, we can turn around and get back to the field, but dang. 10,000 per load. We haven't even done a headland pass yet. Sugar beets might be a tad OP. I haven't tried a lot of the other crops yet, but dang. We are on easy difficulty, so that has something to do with it, but still. I'm excited to see where this goes. We might be doing a bunch of sugar beets here. Come on, you can make it up the hill. You got it. I do love all the dirt tracks and stuff going back and forth. You can see all the dirt coming out of the field and stuff. That's just amazing. This game looks amazing. Alright, we'll go ahead and pull up under here and get the rest of the sugar beets unloaded out of that. There's not much, but we just want to make sure we have a clean harvester before starting again, so we can harvest as much as possible. There we go, it's about empty. And we're good. We're going to pull up into the side here, go through the ruts. Gosh, I love seeing the tractor bounce around like that. And park that there, shut it off. Probably shouldn't have shut it off. We're going to need that real soon here. Alright guys, we're on our last couple passes here in the sugar beet field. And oh my gosh, have we made a bunch of money on this field. We've already made our money back. We've already made a profit of over 10K here. So things are looking pretty good. We still have 2 more sections to do. And this thing just keeps getting full. We need to go sell that trailer load again. I thought I could get the rest of this in the harvester, but apparently not. We're going to leave that there. We're going to jump in the AGCO here and take this down to the sell point. But yeah, everything's been going really good. This harvester just fills up so fast. It has a pretty good sized capacity too. It holds, well, I guess it only holds, what, 7,000 liters? Something like that. But still, that's a pretty good capacity for what it is. I do wish it held more. Running back and forth like this isn't fun, but I just need a bigger trailer. Especially when you're coming up this hill after you're unloaded. Thank goodness we don't have to come up the hill to get to the sell point, because this tractor would not make it up that hill if the trailer was loaded. So, alright, we'll get this thing unloaded, make another 10 grand. Another $10,329. We've made over $50,000 just from that one section there. We have 2 more sections. Again, these sections are smaller. I think both of them combined is still smaller than the biggest one that we're doing now. But still, we can still get another probably 2 trailer loads out of that field. So I think we can make about $70,000 off of this sugar beets here, which is phenomenal. Whoa, talk about cutting me off, buddy. What the heck? Bro, I just love coming over the hill, looking over at the farm and seeing that old barn there in the middle. It just looks great. It makes the farm stand out with that red roof and everything. It just looks great. I am going to put the save game out for people to download and play on if you want. I don't know when that's going to happen. Probably pretty soon. Maybe this weekend if I can get to it. I've just been pretty busy right now. So hopefully this weekend I can get to it and publish the save game for you guys, because I know a couple of you guys are asking for it. And we're just about done here, grabbing the last little bit. And that should be it. Perfect. We're done with this first section here. Man, I don't know what it is about harvesting sugar beets, but that's pretty fun. I highly recommend you guys try it, especially with this kind of harvester. With the self-propelled ones, I agree. It's not very fun, but with this one, it's pretty fun. This one's more American. That's why it's more fun, in my opinion. I don't know if this piece of equipment right here is American on its own, but this looks like something the Americans would use. And please, if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Coming over to the next section here. This is only going to take a minute. We'll probably get full off this section, I think. Probably get full twice, maybe 2 or 3 times. But everything's rolling pretty good. Yeah, we're already at 30%. So we're going to get full a couple times here. We're going to attempt to do a headland pass, but we're going to get full pretty quick. So I'm not sure how long we're going to last before we get full here. Already at 68%. We're not even going to make it across the side here, are we? Oh, we're going to make it across the side. That's a plus. And we're going to get full about instantly here. Yep, and we are full. Go ahead and get that out. We're going to go drive over here, and we'll unload right over here. So we'll go grab the tractor and pull that over here. Already at 55%. This will put us about 80, 90%. Yeah, 90%. So we'll be pretty close here. Oh, I hit the harvester. Oops. Go ahead and set that there to unload. Perfect. Go hop back into 7R. Looking good. Alright, and we're going to go on the other side here, and, oh, smack the telephone pole. That's exactly what we're going to do. I should have seen it coming. That's usually what I do. If there's a telephone pole anywhere near me, I'm going to smack it with something. And 90% of the time, it's going to be an auger of some kind. In this case, it's a conveyor belt, but still, pretty much the same thing. I don't think I need another headland pass. I'm gonna do it here anyway, just to make sure I have enough room to turn around. Not that I'm gonna be doing much turning around anyway. Alright, go ahead and back up. Get it lined up correctly here. Oh, did I try to hire a worker? Apparently I tried to hire a worker. I was wondering what happened, because I didn't have a worker anywhere, but that makes sense. I should be full here before we get to the end, I think. Usually when we get about 90%, it cuts us off. There it goes. Are we gonna smack the trailer? We definitely are. Oh, maybe not. That'll fill that. We'll see if we can't get the rest of this done with this load. Probably not. We'll probably get full before we finish this field. Yeah, the trailer's at 100% already. Yeah, we're gonna get full here pretty quick. We're still at 73%. We're gonna do as much as we can before unloading. Oh, car, please don't be in my way. Of course. You gotta yield to the farmers, buddy. What are you doing? You're gonna try and get in the other lane, cause all kinds of problems. Typical AI. I know the AI has gotten a lot smarter, but they still are pretty dumb in those scenarios. They should wait farther back from the pieces of equipment, in my opinion, so they have enough room to turn around. Anyways, we're gonna jump back in the white. We're gonna get this thing unloaded yet again. I'm just happy the sell point isn't far away, because I couldn't handle driving this across the map at 13 to 14 miles an hour. That'd be rough, especially if there's hills, because this thing cannot go up hills unloaded, let alone full of sugar beets going up a hill. This will put us at $65,000. Yep, $65,200. Alright, we'll get this unloaded again and continue harvesting here. Again, we got just a little bit here left, and then we've got this section here, which is a little bit bigger than the section I just did. Probably get 2 wagon loads out of that field, I think. Alright, we are empty. Should be able to finish this field up pretty quickly here. Go ahead and turn her on and lower it down. And I'll take the left side first if I can. I already missed a bunch. See, the working width doesn't go all the way out to the left side, or like each side, as you would think it would. It kind of cuts off there about a couple feet before the outside, which always messes me up because I think I can get more than what I actually can. But I'm sure it's like that in real life too. It's not like a bug or anything. It's just how the machine works. It's just different. We can't get all this here. Come on, swing it wide. We're gonna get most of it. All but one, I think. Oh well. And this section is just about done. We got this part here I forgot about that I missed. Of course, the auger is on the right side, so we're gonna have to do another 360 just to get unloaded here. I want to start on that field with an empty grain tank. Empty tank, I guess. It's not a grain. Go over here, get this unloaded. It takes quite a while to unload, but that's expected with conveyor belts. Alright, we'll go ahead and start here in this section. Turn it on, lower it down, and we'll get it done. Alright guys, we just finished up the field as I ran the auger into the wagon. Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and just park this back here for now. We'll get this returned later. We're gonna take the last bit of sugar beets to the sell point. We should get up to almost $90,000 probably. We'll make it to 90,000 actually, which is insane. These sugar beets are OP. I know I've said it a lot, but if you are in need of money, I highly recommend sugar beets. Even if you plant them and you have to lease the equipment. Like, I leased the equipment for $30,000, and I've made, what, 90,000? Almost, yeah, I'll be making 90,000 post lease. So profit's only 60,000. But still, it's a $60,000 profit. So it covered for the lease payments and everything, and I still made a bonus $60,000 on top of that. So they're really worth it. And you know, my field was only probably about 5 to 10 acres, if that. My field was not very big. So if you can do this on a bigger scale, that you can make a ton of money on sugar beets. It's just insane. I'll have to go back. I know some people have done videos to see what the most profitable crop is, and I'm interested to see if sugar beets are at the top of that list. If there's a crop that's more profitable than sugar beets, from what I've seen, that is insane. Alright, so that means we gotta jump up in the Massey here. We gotta take this grain head off. Just kind of pull it. Let's see if we can get it out of here without moving stuff. We should be able to. It's a tight squeeze through the door though. Perfect. We're just gonna put this over here by the front loader. I guess this is just the area where park stuff out of the way for now. Kind of blocking our workshop here, but that's not a big deal right now. But yeah, we'll head to the store and grab the corn head. It's a shame we don't have store deliveries or anything like that yet. It'd be really nice just to spawn it over here instead of having to drive all the way over there and pick it up. But that's alright. We can look at some more of the map on our way over there. Oh look, that's pretty cool. You can see like the leaves in the road. The leaves or the trees are starting to drop their leaves, and there's like they're in the road, like off to the side, like the cars are brushing them off to the side when they go by. That's pretty cool. Man, I just love this combine. I hate that I have the license plate on there, but other than that, this combine is a beast. I'm so happy we got a nice older combine, a US style combine to start with. It's amazing. Also, we've got a worker out in the field there. He's plowing up these carrots or these beets. I can't remember if they're beets or carrots. I think they're red beets. Yeah, I was gonna harvest those originally, but I've done enough with those kind of crops for now. So he's out there cultivating it up, and then we've got a field of carrots on the other side of the map that we need to cultivate up as well. The car actually stops for pedestrians as they're crossing the road. Look at that. That's a feature I never thought would come to the game. So it actually recognizes the characters or the AI walking across the road, and it stops for them. Unlike me, I just keep going. Finding some new things every day. Alrighty, here we are at the store. Moment of truth here to see if this header fits this combine. It should. It's the smallest corn head and the smallest combine, right? They should fit. I'm kind of worried about the auger reaching. Okay, it does hook up. That doesn't look terrible. It's an 8 row. I wish we had a 6 row. I don't feel like this combine should be able to handle an 8 row. Do an auger check here. It should be fine. Yeah, we're plenty good. Yeah, I still think an 8 row is a bit big, but oh well. That's what we gotta deal with until mods come out. Alright, we're just rolling up to the field. We're getting the combine turned on, and we're gonna go ahead and jump in the field here. I'm gonna do a headland pass around before we get the wagon and stuff in here. It automatically detects what row I want. Perfect. Didn't even have to set it up this time. We're going. See, the corn textures, the ground textures at least, kinda, they're not fantastic. I'm so used to the custom corn textures on mod maps. I wish they could make it a little bit better. The corn stalks or the corn texture itself isn't terrible. There's still quite a bit of green on there, and I don't like that. I wish it was like all the golden color. Other than that, it still looks good. Modders will fix it eventually, so we're gonna get rolling here. I guess we'll go all the way around the field. Why not? It's nice how the steering assist automatically set it up for me. I don't know if that's normal. I don't think it's done that to me before, but hey, I like it. Maybe it was in an update. I'm not sure. Didn't have to open the UI or anything for it to work. It just turned on and we're ready to go. So perfect. The yield doesn't look terrible. Obviously, we don't have a yield monitor or anything like that yet for FS25. But just going by how fast we're filling up, it looks like we're filling up pretty quick. Now, obviously, I don't think we have that big of a grain tank, so it's kind of makes sense that it fills up kind of quick. We only have about, what, 8,000 liter grain tank? But hey, it is what it is, right? As long as it fills up fast, that's all that matters. Jump in first person here, and it does align the head to the rows. I'm not sure if it will the whole time. It did kind of get off there, but hopefully the auto or the guidance steering or whatever it is, steering assist, it kind of aligns the rows together. I'm not sure if it's smart enough for that. We'll check it out here. It looks like it does. It might be off to the left a little bit. You can see it right there. It's mostly in the middle though, so it kind of works. We also need to watch our fuel. We're over half still. But I don't know what I had the fuel set on. I think I have it on default still. I probably need to change that to high so we can run out of fuel faster to make it more realistic, because I've done quite a bit of stuff with this combine. I've harvested that big wheat field that was across the road, and now we're jumping in this field. I should have had to fill it by now, in theory, but that's fine. We'll get that changed later. Hope we get backed up and turned around here. What's your guys' favorite crop to harvest in FS25 so far? I think it's a toss-up for me. I haven't done much. I've done sorghum, I've done sugar beets, I've done potatoes, I've done wheat, now I've done corn. Those are the only 5 crops I've harvested so far in FS25. And I think my favorite one was probably the sorghum. The sorghum just looks amazing in this game, so I'm definitely going to be planting at least one field of sorghum for next year in this save game. Because it just looks so good. They made the textures amazing on that. Now, if they made corn textures to that standard that they did with the sorghum, that would just be perfect. That'd be amazing. Can't wait for that. But so yeah, definitely doing some sorghum in the next year in game. And headland pass is done. We're just gonna go ahead and unfold the auger here. I'll go grab the AGCO tractor with the grain trailer. It should be right here. Perfect. Get that fired up. Jump in first person. I just love first person in this kind of tractor. The AGCO and the Challenger just both look amazing. Definitely the best 2 tractors in the game. Now there is a modded, what is it? There's another modded one. I can't remember what it was. It was like orange. It wasn't Kubota. It was, I got it in here somewhere. Okay, so there's multiple. So there's this one and, oh yeah, so there's 2 orange. There's a red one and an orange one right here. Pretty cool. And I passed the combine. That's what I get for looking at the store. Let's see if I can back this trailer up. Honestly, I'm surprised I was able to back that up as well as I did there. And then I messed it up at the end, but these trailers are really hard to back up with the, what do I want to call it? The turning front axle. That's not what it's called. I can't think of what it's called right now. Anyway, we're going to turn that off and leave that there. Man, this combo looks... Oh, I left the header on. Oops. So it does look like it's going to fill the trailer up most of the way. I think just the combine and the trailer hold the same amount. I can't remember how much the trailer holds. I think we're just going to go back the other way. I know the auger's going to be on the wrong side, but we should be able to make it around, so that'll be fine. It's so weird having the green line not in the center, because the the cab's off to the left in this combine. It takes a bit of getting used to when I'm trying to line it up with the steering assist. The sounds of the corn feeding into the combine is pretty good though. You can hear the corn hitting the head when it's going down, the actual ear of corn hitting the head and getting thrown into the combine. Very realistic. I don't remember that in 22, so that's a nice addition to the game. And I don't know if you can actually see the ears of corn going into the combine in 22. You can see it down there. You can see them down to the left. They're kind of getting caught there and they're getting pushed into the auger. I don't think that was in 22. I think that's brand new in 25. It's amazing. All right, headlands are done. We'll go ahead and get unloaded here before starting the up and down rows. Trailer should get to almost 50% here, I think. Perfect, we are unloaded. Now that really doesn't look like corn. Oh, it kind of does. It looked more like soybeans to me. I guess the closer you get, the more it looks like corn. But from a distance, it looks like soybeans. It just doesn't have the yellow color. It looks white, like that soybean color, but up close it looks like corn, so that's a plus, I guess. Alright guys, combine is full again. This will definitely fill the trailer. I think the trailer's already at 98%, so this will fill the trailer. I'll try to figure out where the best place to sell this corn is. But yeah, that is the trailer full. We'll go jump back in the ag co here, get it turned on, and we'll check the prices. Where's corn? Carrots, cheese, what's corn? Yeah, it's the lowest price, which makes sense. But let's see, 838 looks to be the best, and it's farmers market, so one closest to us. So I picked the best spot to build a farm. Apparently, if the farmers market is typically the best place to sell grain, and it's not even very far away from my farm. So thank goodness for that, because this tractor only goes 25 miles an hour. If we had to go any farther than the farmers market, it would take quite a while. Oh, we're really struggling up this hill, guys. We're down to 11 miles an hour. Come on, Bessie, let's go. Come on, you got it. Drop a gear and disappear. Come on. You got it. Man, we need to upgrade the horsepower in this tractor. This tractor's struggling just pulling grain up a small hill. There we go. We're good, though. We got back up to 19, 20 miles an hour now. We're good. Does this map have, like, a normal American sell point? The only sell point I've really been to is this farmer's market. Is there one that they have, like, silos and grain bins and stuff? Or are they just, like, markets and stuff like that? I actually haven't checked. Because, like, I've been to the train one, and like the train barge one, or whatever it's called, terminal, and then this one. That's pretty much it. I went to that place with sugar beets that's right next to the farm. That's really not a like conventional grain elevator. I mean, sure, this has grain bins here, but it's not like a normal elevator that you would see in the US. Get this unloaded here. It does have more of a yellow color now, so that's good. But looks like we're gonna make about 8,000, something like that. 9, 10,000 maybe. 15,000. Okay, I was way off. That's good. We're over 100 grand again. That's amazing. I don't think we need to buy anything, thankfully. So we're fine just to keep that money in the bank for now. I might buy a sprayer for herbicide though, because I definitely need to get some weeds controlled for next year. But that's not important until summer. So we'll worry about that. We'll worry about that later. And of course, we're struggling up this hill again. Nothing new there though. We always struggle up this hill. I don't even know how much horsepower this has. I think I got the lowest option, so that's why it's struggling. But oh well. Looks like we got quite a bit of pallets over at the greenhouses we need to get sold. I'll probably stockpile those and wait until spring. Because after this episode, I think we're going to skip to probably March, April time frame. And we'll get a bunch more pallets there at the greenhouses. So then we'll sell those right away in that March or April time frame. And see how much we get. I think it's about $1,000 per pallet. So if we can get a good 20, 30,000 out of those, that'd be fantastic. All right, we'll go over here and unload the combine. Get it lined up good. Right about there. Oh, we did get kind of close to the combine. We'll see if that works. We might have to adjust the combine a little bit after we get it turned on. Nope, we're good. It's unloading. Perfect. We are kind of running low on fuel. We're about to the quarter mark, so We can finish this field and then I'll have to fill it up before putting it in the shed. Because if I put it in the shed and I'm still low on fuel, I'm gonna forget. And then next summer when we're harvesting wheat or something, we're gonna run out in the field and have to buy a fuel trailer or something. Perfect. There we go. All right, guys, we're just finishing up corn harvest here. There we go. We're finally finished with that. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, the fuel gauge has started blinking at me. So I definitely need to fuel this back up before putting it in the shed. But yeah, we'll get this cart filled up here. Take that to the sell point. We should make another 5 grand off this. So about 20 grand off this cornfield. I don't think it was fertilized at all or anything like that. So we can definitely fix that in the future next year. And then I think I have weeds as well, which is something else we can take care of. So the yields can only get better from here. But I will go ahead and return the corn head here. There we go. Perfect. It has been returned. It's not going to cost us any more money. And we are unloaded. We'll go ahead and put this back in the shed. I don't know if I have any fuel in my barrel or not, but I do have a fuel barrel out there by the Quonset sheds. I'll see if we have fuel in it. I might have to buy some fuel to put in that barrel, but that's fine. It's better than going all the way to town to the gas station. Then I'll probably work on putting some lime down and maybe put a worker on some plowing or something like that. I think the worker finished cultivating the red beet field, so we can put that guy in the carrot field next, and then we can put the Challenger on a plow and start plowing up the cornfield potentially. Here's the fuel barrel right here. We'll see if we have any fuel in it. I don't think we do. It is empty. Yeah, 5,000 liters is cool. $8,000. That is a ton of money for fuel. Start filling the combine up here. And we are full of fuel. I'll go ahead and put this back in the shed. We'll hook up back to the grain head as well, just so we can get that out of the way again. So get that hooked up and we'll back it into the shed. Probably should wash it off, but I don't have a pressure washer right now. It's fine. It's still mostly clean. You can still see the red paint. That's all that matters. Try to back it in here behind the spreader without hitting it. There we go. And right about there is probably good. Go ahead and lower the head down and we'll turn it off. Alright, we jump back in the Agco 8510. We're going to get this last bit of corn sold. We're at 76%, so we actually might be able to make about, what, $12,000 if I did my math right, $11,000, something like that. So it should put us back over $100,000 again, which is phenomenal. I don't think we have a loan, but I can check that after we unload this. I don't think I've got a loan for any reason. Over here on the right, this is the carrot field we need to till up. I did try to harvest the carrots in the field, but the carrot harvester that I got that was self-propelled, I leased it, and apparently you need to drive the trailer alongside of it at the same time as it's harvesting. It doesn't have like a storage capacity on it, and I wasn't going to deal with having a worker going and trying to unload that constantly, so I just decided the heck with it, and we're going to plow it under. Oh, and we're back to this hill, struggling up this hill yet again. I should probably put the Challenger on here. That'd probably help us out quite a bit. I don't think the John Deere 80 or 7810 was struggling this much. I must have just got a really low horsepower tractor here. Alright, we'll pull in the entrance here. Perfect. I love all these old dirt roads and stuff that they've added. I love the sounds you can hear when you go to a different texture, a different ground texture. Like the gravel one sounds good. You go to dirt, you can hear it, hear the change. But we are here. We're going to get this unloaded. Go ahead and drive on the pit. Get this stuff unloaded. My guess is still $10,000, $11,000. Something around there. We will see though. $11,882. Look at that. Almost right on the money. A little over my average, or my guess, which is always a good thing. We're up to almost $108,000. Pretty good start we're having so far, so I just can't wait to get to spring and plant some long grain or rice and get some more crops in the ground. I really haven't done anything with seeding or anything like that yet in this game, which will be pretty cool to see. I do have like the smallest seeder in the game though, so seeding is going to be pretty interesting. I might have to upgrade that here, because I think it's only, what, 4 meters, 5 meters, and that's just ridiculously small for the amount of acres that we have. There's really no good seeders in the game, yeah, American-wise. If we go through here real quick, right here, see, this is the one I have. It is 4.6 meters. It's the only American-looking one, really. I mean, I could get this coon right here. I don't know what this one is. That's too expensive. That one is $125,000 as well, which is super expensive. Yeah, we'll just have to see. But we'll go ahead and get the trailer put away here and then start putting some lime down on the fields. I think most of my fields need lime, but I'll have to check that before just to make sure. Gosh, look at all the pallets we got here. We got the whole thing is full of pallets here. That's perfect. Good to see. All right, we'll park that there and we'll jump in the menu here. Okay, so these fields don't need lime at all. The only field that needs lime is the cornfield we just harvested, so that's good. I am going to jump over here to the John Deere 7810, and we're going to put this on the carrot field that we were just by. Get that all ripped up here. So then, yeah, all we really have to do is rip up the carrot field, put some lime on the cornfield, and then plow the cornfield up, and then we're pretty much good. And we could rip up the sugar beet field as well, but that's not too important right now. Just need to make sure we get the carrot field ripped up and then plow the cornfield over here. Those are the two main jobs we need to do, and then lime. So in the next episode, we'll probably be in spring, planting some long grain rice and other crops in the ground, selling off those greenhouse pallets and stuff like that. Can't wait. All right, here we are at the carrot field. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the AI worker 5 headlands. You can probably drop that down to 4 and go ahead and do your thing, sir. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. We're gonna go ahead and jump in the Challenger here. I'm gonna put this on the plow again, of course. We'll get the plow rolling on the cornfield. I think I can do lime and plow at the same time. I don't see why not. I'm gonna have to rip it up again anyway to get the seedbed texture, or the seedbed state, I should say. I love the tree colors in the fall. It just looks amazing. Love seeing all the red, yellow, and golden leaves. It just makes everything pop and look very nice. All right, so we're gonna put this guy on a worker as well. 4 headlands seems good. Start with the up-down rows. Okay, there you go. And then we need to jump into this guy. Hook him up to the lime spreader. We should have enough lime to get that field done, I think. We do have some more lime bags at the shop if we need them. Yeah, we still got 61%. That should be good for a while at least. There he goes. He's already starting plowing. We're gonna get the lime spreader unfolded here and get ready to start. Now it is gonna look a little weird. Some of it's gonna be plowed texture, some of it's gonna be the lime texture, but oh well. We'll see if we can't get steering assist going for us. We only want 1 headland. Perfect, there we go. Should be good. I wish it told you how long it was gonna take. Like with course play back in 19 at least, it came up with a time it said it was gonna roughly take. That'd be really cool if they could get that figured out. Because I'm curious to know how long it's gonna take for this guy to plow this field. I know it's not gonna take me near as long to lime it, because I got like 4 times the working width that he does. He's kind of in my way, of course. That's kind of unfortunate. Hurry up before he backs up. It's cool how he flips the plow when he turns around too. I didn't expect him to do that. This tractor's got 12.6 hours on it. This is the tractor we bought in the used market. I guess I can check that too to see if there's anything cool in there we could buy. Maybe a good seeder or something. We do have the mod where it extends the used vehicle market out to like 30 vehicles or whatever. Ooh, we got this ripper here. It's 7.5 meters. That's not bad. This one is 72,000. I don't have a tractor big enough for that. 630 horsepower. We've got the Fendt Combine. Yeah, nothing really useful for us right now. Oh, and I did not realize I was already in this field. That's kind of unfortunate. I just wasted a whole bunch of lime. I thought it was going to take a lot longer to get to the edge of the field than it did. Well, I guess I'm going to lime that as well since I already started, but oh well. I'm down to 37% of the lime already. I'm going to have to go fill up again. Alright, let's get back on track here. Yeah, there's nothing much in the used store that we need. There's stuff in there that'd be nice for sure, but it's not needed right now. Alright, headland is done. We're going to work on the up-down rows now. See if we can get around this guy here. He might be in our way just a little bit. Looks like he's probably going to turn around before we get there, thankfully. Oh, he's got to wait and get that thing folded up and then turn it over here. Yeah, he should be out of our way. Perfect. I don't know where he's going. He's going to have to back up. Alright, I think we should be able to finish this field. We've got 10% left. We're kind of close. If I didn't mess up and go into my sugar beet field, we'd definitely have enough. But it's going to be close. We're down to 9. It's dropping out pretty quick here. I need to lower the rate. I need that mod back. 7%. Oh, we got it. I think we're good. 6%. Yeah, we should be fine. I'll go to the store and pick up the rest of the lime we have out there while we're in the spreader, of course, just to make sure. But yeah, we should have plenty. Perfect. Go ahead and fold it back up, and we'll head over to the store. Let this guy do his thing here, plowing the field up. It's going to take him quite a while. That's fine. Our stop sign's still in the middle of the road. Oh well. Yeah, the worker did a pretty darn good job plowing that field up, or disking it up, cultivating it up, whatever you want to call it. Got some nice seed beds here in these 2 fields. Not sure what I want to plant there. Definitely want to plant some sorghum, probably some oats. I'm tempted to do some more sugar beets, guys. I tell you what. Might do some sugar beets in a bigger field. See how much money we can make with that. I kind of want to buy another field, but I only have $107,000. I should probably save that money to buy, what do they call it, a sprayer? Yeah, I need a sprayer and maybe a roller so I could roll after I plant or seed, just get that extra yield bonus. We'll see what ends up happening though. I kind of want to get into some grass work as well in the future. That's very costly as well. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, so apparently we only have 1 bag left. Oh well. We need to come over here and pick it up anyway. Now, I guess I've been forgetting to tell you guys, this telehandler here is technically mine, but I'm going to leave it at the shop just in case we need to transport bags back and forth and stuff like that. So I technically own it, but I'm not going to use it for actual farm use. It's just supposed to stay there and carry pallets back and forth if I need to, and load up pallets on a trailer and that kind of stuff. Since there is a version of Super Strength out, but I'm going to try to use telehandlers and forklifts for stuff like that from now on. At least at the start here. This is kind of like a Let's Play series. We're kind of working our way up. It's going to be more realistic. Alright, we're going to finish this field since I already started and I kind of messed it up. Yeah, it shouldn't take... We should be able to finish this field, I hope. It's not the biggest field, but it's going through lime pretty quick, which is unfortunate. We still might not have enough lime in here. Oh well. I'm gonna try to get it all done, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, why are the lines all messed up? Guess I gotta do a headland. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish. I'll get most of it though. I didn't even need lime, so I don't even know why I'm doing this. I just messed up. See if we can turn around without going in that field over there. Don't want to ruin the seed bed. We're down to 7%. I think we're gonna get most of it, but we're not gonna get it all. Yeah, we're already down to 6. We've got, what, 3 passes left? I don't think we can get it. We're cheating. We're gonna go keep pressing the button. I think it saves some if I do it that way. We might be able to get it, guys. We're cheating the system, but... Oh, we might be able to get this. We're getting it. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Thank goodness this hack is still in the game. I guess it's not really a hack. It's just taking advantage of this. We're down to 200 liters. Yeah, we should be fine. Might as well just run it out. Oh, perfect. It is empty. Actually, I didn't put fence here, so I can just zoom across in here. Perfect. We're gonna park this back in the shed, probably with the combine. See if we can't get this backed in there. That's not decent. That's not great. Need it back more by the baler, just so I can get the combine out if I need to. I shouldn't need to. There we go. Park that back there, and I guess I'm gonna park this out in front of the barn right here. Over here next to this stall. I might put it inside. Oh, it barely fit. Alright, perfect. We're gonna hop up in the white here, the 8250. Disconnect from our trailer, and we're gonna head up and hook to the cedar. We're gonna get backed up here and hook that up. I don't know if I have any seed in this yet or not. I haven't checked. It's probably some... Oh, I do not. So we need seed and fertilizer. So we're gonna head to the shop and grab that real quick, and then we're gonna try and plant some long grain rice in the rice paddy here this morning, and then maybe plant some other crops. I'm not sure exactly what I want in each field yet, but we'll get that figured out today, and hopefully get everything planted for the most part today. Alright guys, we're just getting to the rice paddy here. We got the cedar all filled up with solid fertilizer and long grain rice. This is going to be pretty interesting. This is a really small field, so we're going to get this going. I believe rice only needs one layer of fertilizer, so this should be it for the year, and then we can go ahead and fill it up, I think, with water, that is, flood it. There's no point really doing any headland passes or anything like that either. That's such a small field. This is just like a test plot for us. Not sure if we're going to do more of this on this map. I might place some more rice paddies down. I did just make a farm on the Asian map dedicated for rice. I planted a field to test it out, and it takes like 10 years for the rice paddy field to fill up because I made it like 15-20 acres. It was a pretty big field, so hopefully a mod comes out where that doesn't take as long, and maybe I'll get into rice then. But until then, it just takes way too long to fill up the rice paddy. You got to do it every day before you skip time, or you're gonna lose yield or something. So yeah, probably not doing much rice other than just this. But it's only gonna be like what, 4 passes here, and we're done with this field. Not too bad. All right, there we go. We are done with that, thankfully. As you can see, we got a lot of pallets here of vegetables and stuff. We need to get all those sold today as well. Probably do that in the end of this episode. We're gonna go ahead and change this over to, let me look at the crop calendar. Probably do oats over here in field 28. Now we had the worker cultivate this for us the other day, so it's nice and ready to go. We're gonna get that turned on and get our steering assist going here. We're gonna do 2 headland passes. Show lines on, that is fine and dandy. Get that going. Yeah, you can't really tell where you've been, which is fortunate. I went ahead and cultivated this field instead of plow it and then cultivate, which is why it is this stubble tillage texture, as I think it's called. So yeah, you really can't tell where you've been, even though we're putting fertilizer down. Looks like we got a nice creek down there. I love how you can see the water moving. That's one of my favorite features in this game so far, is being able to see the water move. You can make splashes, make ripples in as well, and it's just a really cool feature that I had no idea that they're gonna add. It really came out of left field. We're getting some fertilizer in places and others we aren't. So this field was carrots last fall, and I went ahead and I leased a carrot harvester. I was gonna do it on camera, And when I got there, I realized I needed a trailer to pull beside me, so I decided not to do it. I harvested a little bit of it. So we look in here, I guarantee it's gonna say it's fully fertilized already. And it is. It is already fertilized already. This is just needs rolling. We're really losing fertilizer for no reason right now, which is unfortunate. We really don't need any fertilizer on the field. Alright guys, we are on the last pass here at this field. Didn't take us too long. This is a pretty decent sized seeder for this size of field. I'm a little nervous how long it's going to take to get our big fields done, that's for sure. Because the work it with compared to those fields is pretty small. So we'll see how long those bigger fields take us. But so far, planting and everything has gone pretty well. We got oats in the ground now for this field. We're going to do sorghum in the ground in the next field. We're going to do the big one next one. That was wheat. I don't know, I just like sorghum. Sorghum's got a really good texture in this game compared to last game, so I really want to check that out and dive a bit deeper into that. Oh yeah, this is where I remember you can't plant sorghum with a drill. I forgot they changed that. It's super unfortunate. I don't know why they changed it. I don't know who cleared them on that, but you should be able to plant sorghum and soybeans with a drill. What else is there to plant then? Wheat, barley, oats, canola. We can do some canola. It can't be planted in April. Well guys, I guess we're gonna do barley in this field. The only things we can plant now is wheat, barley, or oat. Oh, well, maybe. The only thing we can plant is oats. The only thing we can seed this month is oats. Boy, did I plan this perfectly, guys. Alright guys, so a lot has happened since we last talked. So I went ahead and bought this Kverneland planter. Probably butchered that name, I apologize. But it is a 12-row, 3-point planter. It's a decent-sized planter. It was $86,000, and we did not quite have enough money for that. So I took out a $15,000 loan. Hopefully we can get that paid off when we sell these vegetables and these greenhouse pallets and stuff like that. That is the plan. Hopefully we can get that loan repaid off here. But we're going to take this out to the field as we just destroy our fence. That entrance really is only meant for the greenhouse area. I'm not sure why I took this out there, but yeah, we're going to pickle it. I'll see you guys when we get up to the field. Alright, we're going to back up here and hook the planter back up. It's really weird how it's a trailer and then you got to come over here and hook that up. Now if we fold, there we go. Now the wheels are gone, hitch is gone, so we can go ahead and turn this thing on. We are on sorghum. Get that turned on and drop it down. We're going to see the planting textures. I haven't actually seen planting textures. They look the same as they did in 22. That's alright. We're going about 9 miles an hour, which is amazing. I'll stop and get the steering assist hooked up for us. It's not a bad planter. It's definitely good to have around. But I just really wish you could plant soybeans and sorghum with the drill again, or with a seeder. I just don't know why they took that out. People plant soybeans or drill soybeans with a seeder or drill all the time. I mean, we did this year in real life. We planted soybeans with a drill. I'm not sure where they're getting the information that you can't do that anymore. I don't know about sorghum personally. I'm just trying to give them constructive criticism here, and they definitely need to put that back in the game. Hopefully a mod comes out here soon that fixes that once Giants Editor and everything comes out. That's a script mod, so it shouldn't need Giants Editor. Oh, we got smacked by a car. The AI need to have bigger brake calipers or something, because they do not slow down very fast. It did leave quite a bit of ground deformation there. Hopefully that doesn't hurt the crops. I'm not sure if it does or not. Bit much, but I'm here for it. Like, if it's that or nothing, I'm taking that every day, but that seems a bit much to me. Now, I did forget to turn stones off, so that's why there are stones in the field. I typically don't play with stones, and I left that on by accident, and since we plowed the field up, there are stones in the field. You couldn't even tell they were there in the cultivated texture or the plow texture, to be honest. They're only showing up after you plant, which is interesting. I don't like that. I feel like you should be able to see them right when you're plowing like you could in 22. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I could and I'm just blind. I mean, heck, I can go look at this field over here. Okay, so I might be a bit mistaken. Alright guys, we're on our last pass here. Trying to get this sorghum field done. Everything turned out pretty good. It's got a pretty good size working with. We can go 11 miles an hour here, so everything is, this went pretty fast. I think we're gonna jump across the road here and we're gonna plant some soybeans. Still a ton of ground deformation. We're gonna jump over here to this field. This is gonna be our soybean field. Go ahead. It's already got the steering assist going for us, but we're gonna let the AI do it. Switch it over to AI worker. We're gonna make it start with the headland. Skip lines, no. Go ahead, bud. Here's what the planting textures look like on this like stubble tillage. That's what I thought. It looks the same as a drilled texture. I was hoping for rows like we would see in like debated. That's fine though. We're back over the farm. We're going to jump in our 7810 here. We're going to get some more tillage done. We've got to cultivate the sugar beet field. Get that ready to plant some grass. I think we're going to put some grass in here. Try and get some hay equipment here soon. That was my plan to use all of my money I had. I was going to buy some hay equipment and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I had to waste all my money on a planter. Can I even get to the cultivator back here? Kind of parked everything in the way, didn't I? Well, we're just going to plow our way through here. Through the plow, through the cedar. You know, it's fine. We'll worry about that another day. All right, we're going to start in the small section here. Gonna get lined up here, lower it down, should be good to go. We can go a solid 7 miles an hour. These fields are not very big whatsoever, so we can easily get these done in just a few minutes here. So I do love though the trees. They got the pink blossom. I'm not even sure what trees those are, but they look really nice. They look like a cherry tree almost. I don't know if they are an actual cherry tree or not. They do look like it. All right, we're gonna have to take at least 4 headlands off or end rows off here to be able to get this thing turned around. So we're gonna do that right quick. We'll do 4 on this side just because we got the wooded area right there. Let's see if we can make it without hitting our truck. All right, yeah, that should be plenty of room for us to get turned around here. Now we can work on the up and down rows. Yeah, we can go about 9 miles an hour with this thing, which is phenomenal speeds. Yeah, there's the problem with turning around on the road. The AI is going to get mad at you and speed around you. And I'm missing some. Oh boy, what am I going to do? I need to fire myself and get an employee to do this for me. Are we going to get it all here? No we are not. That's fine, we'll get it on the way back. We got to go to that other section anyways. So we'll get this little section here. We'll get this little bit I missed there, and we should be good to go. On to the next field here. Looks like we did miss some sugar beets. That's okay. I didn't expect to get all of them with that machine. I did see a lot of positive comments on having a sugar beet series, so maybe I'll do something like that. Maybe I'll just do a whole vegetable series with like sugar beets, potatoes, carrots, red beets, and stuff like that, because those are new to the game. I know they came out with 22, at least most of them did. The spinach and some other ones are new for 25. I really haven't done them, and I really don't see many other people doing them, so I think it could be kind of cool to do that. Now, of course, this will be the main series. This is Let's Play style of series, doing all the major crops. Now, I know I've been giving Giants a lot of criticism in this video, but one thing they got dead right is the painting texture of the grass. You can have the small, medium, or large grass blades or whatever, the size of the grass. I went with the smallest version here, and I thought for sure over time it was going to grow up to the largest state. I thought I could just paint it as the small state and it'll grow eventually, but it does not grow. It'll stay like that year round, which is fantastic. You don't need to mow it. It could stay the same all year long. It's just a great feature, and I'm really happy to see that. I will say, I do enjoy using this cultivator. If it could be slightly bigger, that'd be great, but I just love this thing. I love that we have a John Deere tillage implement in the game now. I think this is the first game that it comes base game, so that is amazing, and I think this is a pretty easy model where you could scale up. I feel like you can just take this, copy and paste it, keep going, remove the tongue, and you can make it like a 4 or 5 section cultivator here. Now, obviously, I haven't done anything with Giants Editor, so I have no idea how that would work. Nothing with Giants Editor or Blender, so I don't know how easy or hard that would be. I just hope somebody can figure out and give us at least a 3-section cultivator. The problem with the 3-section cultivator was you have to add the hydraulics and stuff to make that raising lower, because it'd be too wide for the road. That'd be the hardest part, I think. But other than that, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Again, I don't have any expertise in that area, so I should probably just shut up. Now, since I'm just seeding this grass, I really should have just plowed up that waterway so that we can just mow the whole thing at once. I really didn't think about it until now, just to get that so we can mow the whole thing at once. We'll see. Looks like the worker has completed his task on the soybean field, so that's done. We'll have to get him started on the next field. I'm not sure what field I want him to go to next quite yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I want planted where. I don't know if I want any corn or anything like that this year, because again, we don't have a corn head. I don't think we're going to make enough money to be able to buy a corn head, especially all the loans we're going to have to get hay equipment and stuff like that. Maybe I just seed another field of grass for now until we get a corn head. I thought about buying a grass field, but that's obviously out of the question now with how little money we do have. Alright, we're on our last pass here. getting this section finished. Now, I do have one more section to do, but for right now, I'm gonna put that on pause because I need to get those pallets of vegetables sold here pretty quick, and I need this tractor for the front loader. So I'm just gonna park this right here. I'm gonna grab the front loader. It's got the bale spike on it, but I did go ahead and buy a pair of forks. Drop that, pick up the pallet forks, get those hooked up. Now we gotta get the trailer over here. I can probably pull the trailer with the pickup truck, but we're gonna reverse all the way back to the greenhouse area, see if we can't get these pallets loaded up. I know there's quite a few. I'm scared to know how many exactly there are though. Alright, we got the truck and trailer over here. There should be in a decent spot to get these first pallets loaded up. Of course I'm gonna move it once I move to the other side. Let's see if we can't get these picked up here. I am not a very good loader operator, so I don't do this very often. I need a forklift, but we don't have money for that, of course. So we gotta try to do it with a tractor. That wasn't terrible. I guess this is garlic. I don't think I've ever done anything with garlic. There we go. I guess it's not terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and strap this down though, just to make sure it stays. But it is a bale trailer, so we don't have straps everywhere. So we'll see if these all stay on here or not. We need an auto load trailer ASAP. Now I tried to do this in first person, but there's like 0 chance I can get this done because you just can't see with this tractor, as I mentioned with the baling. We might be able to put 3 in a row, but I'm not making a dent in this greenhouse, so we'll see how many pallets we actually have. Alright, we'll get this last garlic on there, and then I will see you guys when we're done, because this is going to take quite a while here. It's going to take me probably an hour just to get all this stuff done. Pallets just keep on spawning. Alright, there we go. We got the last pallet on there. This was a pain in the butt, guys. You can see the trailer just keeps moving. I don't know why, but apparently trailers, header trailers, anything like that, they just move. So yeah, I had to use manual or super strength to get most of those on there, but they're all on there nonetheless. We've got 14,000 liters of everything on here. We got spring onions, Napa cabbage, garlic, and chili peppers. Now I'm not sure where the best place to go. I'm just assuming it's the farmer's market here. All the prices are differing to each place, so I'm just gonna go to the farmer's market just because it's the closest. Maybe I should have brought the tractor. The tires are spinning. We're gonna go down here soon. There we go. We should pick up speed. Hopefully we can keep it all the way over there, but hopefully we can make about $20,000–$30,000. Now if everything's $1,000 per 1,000 liters, we'll make about 56,000. I'm not sure they all are like that though, so we'll just have to wait and see. The truck is struggling. We got so much weight back there. Man, I can't wait for an auto load trailer. That would make things so much more easier. We're not gonna make any sharp turns, so we're gonna cut through the grass. And I'm pretty sure we just pull up here and unload them right here. We can get them all in one go. Let's see if we can line this up. Unstrap. Boom. $73,446. Holy crap. I was not expecting that whatsoever. First things first though, we need to take our baler over to the shop and we're gonna sell it. I found a new baler in the store that is used and it is cheaper and it does silage, so it'll wrap the bales for us. So that's perfect, exactly what we need for these grass fields here. So we're gonna pop in here, open up that door, not hook up to the tractor. Let's not pick the tractor up. We need to get the lime spreader out of the way first. We'll probably put it in front of the combine here quick, just to get it out of the way. Right there is fine. Alright, we're hooked up to the baler. It does have a ton of straw in it. Oh, I could have unloaded that. Well, that's just gonna go back in the shed then. That's fine. I didn't realize I could do that. Oops. Oh well. Alright, so we're gonna take this down to the shop, get this thing sold, and then we're gonna buy ourselves that new baler here quick. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drop the baler off over here, get this thing sold. Looks like they're gonna give us $133,000. I guess we're gonna repair it, repaint it, hopefully $147,000 now. I think that gives us a little bit more money. So if we go ahead and sell that, why does it only say 133,000? It says value of 147. So basically you don't repaint or repair anything when you're selling something because it doesn't give you your money back. There's a bug there, so that's unfortunate. But anyways, we're gonna get something more American here. We're gonna hop back in the tractor and head over to the shop area. We've got our Challenger down here as well. We need to buy a sprayer and stuff like that too. Not sure if we're gonna do that yet or we're gonna buy mowers and stuff first. We'll just have to wait and see. Coming over here, there's the baler right here. It's $48,000 compared to the $133,000 we just did. All right, so the total price here for this baler is $51,632. Go ahead and buy that. That leaves us with just over $167,000. I need to buy a sprayer and a mower and what else? a rake. That's what I need. We've got the bale wrap and the round bale net here. I'm gonna go ahead and see what else is there in the used section. There's a nice John Deere 7R. Very tempting. Also, this Massey Ferguson 9S is pretty... Oh, I like that one. Yeah, those two look pretty good. I need to stay focused and buy what we need. There's a sprayer here for $33,000. 57% off, which is pretty darn good. This sprayers, that looks very good. I mean, you can get 40 meters. Probably stick with the 30 meters. I mean, it's not the most American thing, but it's a pretty dang good size sprayer for $33,000. Now it's 35 with the options. We'll go ahead and buy that. That leaves us $132,000 still, which means we got to buy a mower. Obviously, we're going to go with the Vermeer. No license plate. Thank you very much. Buy that for $49,000. And then we need a windrower. I think I'm going to go with the Samaz. It's pretty good working with for $19,500. So we're going to go ahead and get that. And that should be everything we need for now. We're going to go ahead and hop in the Challenger. We're going to do some mowing first. We still got $63,000 in the bank, which is pretty darn good. I thought for sure we were going to have to take out a loan for this stuff, but we were in luck. We had the baler on sale. Go ahead and bought that. Sold the other one. Of course, we're missing out on like $15,000 out of that, but that's fine. Hopefully that gets updated here soon. But we're going to take the mower back. We're going to start mowing. I don't believe you can put this into swathing it into the roads, which is why I went ahead and bought the rake. It would be nice if you could, but I don't think this kind of mower does that. All right, we're just rolling up into the field here. We're going to get this mower unfolded. It's actually got a pretty dang good working width here, so let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot it goes to the side. Let's see, get it turned on, I'll lower it down, and I guess we should probably just get this whole bit here, right? This part next to the little driveway too. Might as well. It is grass we can mow, so go ahead and get that as well. Dang, this thing goes fast too. 14 miles an hour. That is insane, actually. This won't take us very long whatsoever, then. I don't know how much of this grass along the side of the field we can get with this neighbor field. I'm not going to push it too much. We've got plenty of grass here to mow. No need to try to get all that. Try and get as much of this as possible, though. I know we have a fence up here. It's going to make things a little difficult. We don't smack into it. There we go. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to get all of it, especially if we hit the fence. Yeah, but it's fine. Not a big deal. We could go back the other way just to get it all, but it's really not that big of a deal. We're not missing much. Try and quickly grab this bit next to the road before any traffic comes. Try and get out of their way. And there's the first headland done. Yeah, this really isn't going to take us very long. All right, we're on our last pass here. This went really quick for us, and I think we can get quite a few bales out of this. It was only fertilized once. I don't know if you have to fertilize grass twice. Somebody told me you only have to do it once, but I'm not for sure. It said 50% fertilized after I fertilized it once, so I'm not sure. Regardless, though, that is done. We'll get it all raked up and baled up later. We got these two sections over here to finish up mowing. They won't take long whatsoever. They're pretty small, so just come over here. There they are. Get lined up here. Turn it on, lower it down. Perfect. Yeah, this really isn't going to take us very long whatsoever. I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the ready to harvest state of these grass fields has gotten smaller. I don't feel like it's near as tall as it has been in years past. I wish it was taller. I know we had that mod or whatever where you could make the grass taller in 22. I'm sure I could figure out some way to do that in 25, but I'm not for sure. I am going to try and mow both these fields together. I'm curious if the bushes will go away. They won't. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, to be honest. Didn't expect it to, not until we get the bushes mod or whatever it is. I can't remember what the mod was where you could mow bushes, but hopefully that comes back fast. I mean, I feel like I'm saying this every episode, but we need these mods back to make the game more enjoyable. The base game equipment and stuff is just not cutting it for me right now. Need more American stuff. I was using the Kloss baler, and people were telling me that it looked like a Daggerwood video because it was all European stuff. So, I mean, I guess that's a compliment. But yeah, I need some more American stuff on this in this game. Alright, we're on our last pass here. Honestly, it did not take very long whatsoever, just a couple minutes here. But all this grass is just going to be turned into silage and then sold off. We're not keeping it for any animals or anything like that. I'll do another series here soon for some cattle or some sheep or something else. Maybe I'll try some water buffalo, I don't know. Probably not. I'm not sure where I want to put this. I could probably put it back there with the straw bale that's back there. Might as well. I need some more storage. I thought I had plenty of storage, but I guess the barn down there really only has my flatbed trailer in it, so that could have a lot more equipment in it. Anyway, we're gonna head back down to the store, pick up the rake, and we're gonna get this stuff windowed up, and hopefully we can get this baled and wrapped. That way in July we can sell that all off and get some money back. Alright, we're rolling on up to the field here, get this thing unfolded, lower it down, turn it on. It's got a pretty decent working width on it here. Not too bad at all. The grass texture beneath is really dark, like in the field area. I thought there was still grass on the ground there, but no, that's just the texture. It looks so different from like the outside of the field where it's nice and green. And in the field, it's actually like a dark green, which is really, really weird to me. I'm not going to worry about the headlands just yet. I'll do a pass around after I get the outsides done. We got steering assist set up here. We did kind of have to take some of what we already got because it was lining up with the field boundary here. That's not a big deal though. That row's gonna be a little short, but yeah, it's not gonna take us too long here. Hopefully we can get this all windrowed up, bailed up, and then I don't know where we're gonna put it after we get it all wrapped. Probably just keep it on the trailer and then sell it next episode. That's the plan as of now, I think. I don't know what silage prices are like. Let's see, it's June right now. Okay, silage prices aren't good until September, so maybe we keep it till this September and sell it then. Put your guesses in on how many bales we're gonna get off of this field. I'm thinking maybe 20. It is a round baler. I don't know how big we can make the bales if we're gonna wrap them. Can we get 180 centimeter wrapped bales? I'm pretty sure we can. I'm gonna say about 20 bales. That might be a bit on the high end. We'll see though. I'm curious to see what you guys say. All right, we're just finishing up the headland here and we're done with this first section. The biggest section is done here, so move on to the other two sections and get those done real quick. Try not to smack this on the fence. Get it folded up here. All right, moving over to this next section. Again, we're gonna try and combine them together and the best we can and see how that works. We already got the GPS going. Again, we're gonna do, well, yeah, we'll do the headlands last. That's typically how you would do it in real life, so might as well try that out here. See if we can't get turned around. I only really want one headland pass. I guess I could skip a row too. I didn't think about that. That might help us out a little bit more. It's a bit bumpy in the field from where we drove over it. Apparently the grass also has ground deformation, so you can actually put ruts in the grass after you run it over, which is pretty cool. I think you can do the same thing with straw. There's that. I might as well do the headland down here, honestly. Oh, I'm gonna ruin the grass though. Might as well do this now so we don't have to come back over here. No, I don't want that. I don't want that line. Just wanted to lower it. Get all this. All right, there we go. There's that. Now we gotta go to the other end. See if we can avoid these trees. We're gonna hit it with both the tractor and the windrower. There we go. Get past the trees and get over here. Let's see if we can't get it all here. It's gonna be close. Yeah, we should get it all. Perfect. On to the next section here, and then we can go grab the baler. All right, we're getting the headlands done on this last section here. Everything worked out pretty good, and so we got to go back down to the other end here, and then we are done finally with this grass work. We just got to bale it up. Try not to run over it too much. Got to get over to the edge here, and then take one more pass off this way, and we are good. Perfect. There we go, and we are finally done. We can get that turned off and folded up. We'll try and park this back in the shed with the mower. We'll see how well that works though. I need to get that silage bale, or the straw bale rather, out of there at some point. Ooh, I forgot this rake turns when you turn, so it's very hard to back this thing up. It can turn in tight places, but it's hard to get that thing back adjusted to where you want it to go after turning. Right there is probably good enough. And we're just gonna park the tractor here for now. We're gonna hop in the white. Here we go. We're in the AGCO 8510. We're gonna get the baler over there. We've got the baler ramp, we got the round bale net, we got everything we need, and we are good to go to head over there. All right, here we are. We made it to the field. Get the baler unfolded. I believe I have automatic drop turned on, so we should be able to go there as the bus is honking at me. We'll get that lowered down, and there we go. We should be ready. I did check, and this baler only does 125 centimeter bales, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to get at least 150, but yeah, it only does 175 centimeters, so we're kind of stuck with that. We're gonna get a lot of bales here. I'm still gonna stick with my guess of 20. Seeing how fast this first bale is coming out here, it might be more than that. I did go with the black wrap. I thought that looked the best. I've seen a lot of people use it, so that's why I went with that. We'll see. Might change it to pink or light blue. I think they have those colors. And on to the next one. And there's bale number 2. Alright, can we get one more bale out of this field before we finish? We might be able to. It's going to be close. 70, 80. No, we're not going to get there. 94%. That's alright. We got another field to go to here. Another 2 small sections. So we've already got 18 bales out of that one section. So I think we're going to get about 30. Maybe 25. I don't know how many we're going to get out of this per se as I fly past the entrance here where I'm supposed to go to start. But I kept forgetting that I don't have to wait for the bale to finish wrapping before I can start again. I can, right when it gets out of the chamber, when the chamber closes, I can go again. Like right now, I can keep going. I was sitting there waiting, and I'm like, why am I waiting? I can go. This is probably the last bale we're gonna get. There's not enough there to get another bale out of it, so we'll keep the rest in the baler. I might get another cutting of grass off before we get into harvest. Harvest starts in August. I guess it'll be August when we have to, when we'll be able to mow again. We'll get that all folded up. There's really no room to park this anywhere. I might be able to shove it in this shed here somewhere. We won't need seeders anytime soon, or plows or anything like that, so we can probably shove it in here for now. That'll be good right there. How many bales did we end up getting? 29. Oh, that's close to my 30 guess. Were any of you guys correct? Let me know in the comments. But now we gotta get some spraying done. I'm gonna go ahead and park this tractor down here by the barn right here, just out of the way, and then I'm gonna hop in the Challenger and go grab the sprayer. The Challenger does have row crop tires on it, so it will not do crop destruction. So we gotta put this on the sprayer. I know typically you wouldn't spray with tools, but this is the only tractor that has row crop tires on it. The other tractors do not. This is the only tractor we can actually do it with. And we got a bale on the road. Oops. Alright, so we're driving back. We got the sprayer, got it full of herbicide. We went ahead and bought 4 boxes worth of herbicide. It cost us about $10,000. Dumbo here forgot to unpause the recording, so that's why you guys didn't see that. Oh well. But we're heading back. We got 3 fields to spray of herbicide rather, and then we got pretty much every field to spray for fertilizer, because we did 1 application of fertilizer with the planter. We did the solid fertilizer as this guy cuts me off. But yeah, we just got 1 more state to do, or 1 more application, and then we're fully fertilized. And here we are. We'll get the sprayer unfolded. This thing is massive. Not sure how big it is, to be honest. But steering assist, we don't even need a headland pass. There we go. We're lined up pretty good. Get that turned on. Drop it down a little bit. There we go. And we're good to go. We should have plenty of herbicide in here to get all 3 of these fields taken care of. We are running a little low on diesel fuel, so we might have to fill up with fuel at some point. We're going about 7 miles an hour right now, which is pretty good for a sprayer. Alright, first field is done. We got 2 more to go, and then we can swap over to some fertilizer. Oh boy, what do we have going on here? Looks like we got the car stuck on the bale. So apparently they can go around players when they're stopped on the road with tractors and stuff, but they can't go around bales, which is interesting. But anyways, we're rolling into our next field here. Cut through the trees. Man, look at those weeds. We got a ton of them. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing unfolded here. It's only gonna take us like 2 passes, I think, on this field. It is very small, so... Well, I guess it's not really that small, it's just the sprayer is so big. Get that lowered back down and turn it back on. Perfect, there we go. Go ahead and sync up to the steering assist line. I tell you what, this steering assist is probably the biggest improvement that I've seen in the game so far. I just use it constantly. That and the like water graphics, water physics, and like the overall graphics of the game are amazing. But I think steering assist takes it as the best feature of the game by far. Alright, so it's going to take 3 passes. That's not a big deal though. It's not going to be very long at all. Maybe 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes max. Alright, I missed some at the top. I gotta go get that real quick, and then we're done with this field. And we got 1 more to go. Go ahead and turn it back on to get this little strip I missed. And we are good. Get this thing folded back up. It takes more time to fold the thing up than it does actually to spray a field. And it folds pretty fast, honestly. I just love the look of the farm coming up that hill. It just looks great. Rising up the hill, climb up the hill, and then you see the red metal roof on the barn, and then you see the rest of the farm just looks great. But here we are at the last field. Arguably the smallest field we have. Literally gonna take us 2 passes here. Oh, we gotta wait for the sprayer to unfold. Alright, there we go. Should be good. Line it up, set the GPS, and we are good to go. Yeah, pass and a half, that's all we're gonna need here. We're still at 85% herbicide, so I may have bought way more than I needed. We might be set for 4 or 5 years in game with all the herbicide that I bought. Better to buy more than not enough, though. That is for sure. Try not to smack that tree as we're turning around. It's gonna happen, though. It's inevitable at this point. Just like I said, it's inevitable. I'm gonna hit it, and I'm gonna spend 15 minutes. Oh, never mind. Thought I was gonna spend 15 minutes trying to get unstuck there. But we'll get it back lined up with GPS and finish off this last pass. Tractor's kind of getting bogged down there a little bit, but we are done with spraying. We got the beautiful Massey Ferguson combine, the 8570. Just a good looking combine here. Pull it out here. We're just gonna lower the head down, get out and take a look at it here. Hoses and everything look good here. Belts look tight, looks good. The reel looks pretty good. I think everything looks pretty good. The chain or the spring looks good. Everything should be pretty good for the head. All these belts back here look good. They're tight. Everything looks fantastic. Yeah, we got a stupid license plate on the back. That's really the only issue we have is the license plate. But anyways, we're gonna hop back up in the combine and get this over to the field. Probably cut us out an area to pull the trailer and tractor in there. The grass is ready to harvest again, so we could mow that here later today. I'm not sure I'm going to. We do still have the bales out on the field. They are not silage yet. They're still fermenting, so we can't pick those up yet. Maybe in the next month they'll be ready to sell, hopefully. I would love to get a bale trailer to load those bales, like one of those auto trailers or whatever you want to call them, but we don't have the money right now. They're about $50,000, so anyways, we're gonna get to harvesting this sorghum here. Kind of cut out a pass here for our trailer. It's really hard to tell where you've been with sorghum because you only take the tops off, right? So it leaves a majority of the stalk there. We'll cut this out here just enough to get another pass out. Try not to smack the telephone pole. And yeah, that should be good enough to get the tractor and trailer in here. Now we'll go ahead and take the headlands off. Now, as you can see here, the field is fully fertilized, so we should be getting a good yield out of this. We are already up to 13%, which is pretty solid here. So hopefully we can make quite a bit of money off of this field. I want to pick up some more land, maybe upgrade some equipment here in the winter before starting next year. Definitely need a bigger cultivator and a bigger seeder because those things are pretty small. We have a pretty nice sized planter though, so we shouldn't have to upgrade that anytime soon. We just hit 50% here in the combine, and we're about halfway done with the field, halfway around, that is, with the first headland pass. So we should get a decent amount of sorghum off this field. I'm not sure what the price is for sorghum or what it ranks into the most profitable crops. I don't know how high it is. I doubt it's very high, but I think we should still get a decent amount of money off this field. All right, headland pass number 1 is done. We'll go ahead and get unloaded here. I'm not sure how much this trailer holds. I forgot. It holds quite a bit, I think. We're unloaded. We're gonna go ahead and finish off the second headland pass here, and then we'll start on the up-down rows. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed or not, but when you're harvesting crops, you can actually see them get filtered into the head, like right there in the middle. They're all getting filtered in from both sides. They're both going into the center and then into the combine, which is really cool. I don't think that was a feature in FS22, and I think it's brand new for 25, which is amazing. I get mesmerized by it. I'm constantly just looking at that while I'm harvesting. It's so realistic now. It's just insane. All right, headlands are done. We're gonna not hit the trailer. You saw nothing. We're gonna get this unloaded here. Trailer's at 35%. This might get it half full, and then we'll work on the up and down rows. Probably throw in a quick time lapse for you guys until the trailer's full. All right, wagon is full. We're gonna hop up in the 7810 here. Yeah, the trailers seem to like to move. I'm not sure why, but yeah, you saw it did move. It wasn't lined up to the tractor like it should have been, but we're gonna take this to the farmer's market. That's really the only sell point that I like to go to. It's pretty close. I'm not sure what the price is there, but I'm sure it's pretty good. Usually it's one of the better prices, so we're gonna head that way and get this stuff sold. Alrighty, we're just rolling up here to the farmer's market. Get this stuff unloaded as I drive right past it. I was thinking about selling our vegetables and stuff from our greenhouse. It's the other side of this building, but the grate or the pit is right here for crops. So we'll drive over the pit here and see how much we make. I'm hoping for at least 10,000. We're gonna see though. Holy crap, look at the money go up. We might make 20. $18,919. This is gonna be a good harvest right here, guys. We barely got like the headlands done. We did headlands in a couple passes, got the trailer full, and that was almost $20,000. We can make probably 60,000 on this field, or get at least 3 trailers full. So that's pretty darn good if you ask me. All right, there's that field done. Yeah, I think it was a bit off on my estimate of 3 trailer loads. I'll be lucky if we even get 2 full trailer loads out of this field. I think the trailer's like 80% full, so we should fill it again. I hope we can fit everything in the trailer though, so I don't want to come back and then have to go all the way back to the sell point, which is a little bit of grain. So hopefully we can fit the rest of the trailer, but that trailer is pretty full already. You can see it's in the back there. There might be enough room in the front to put this in there, but we'll just have to wait and see here. Try not to smack the trailer this time. Yeah, I'm not sure this is gonna... 90%, yeah, it might fit. Oh, barely, 98%. Look at that, and you can see the trailer moved again. I don't know why, but it did. But anyways, we're gonna take this over to the sell point, get this sold, probably make another $18,000 roughly, and then we'll move on to the oat field. The first oat field we're gonna go to, I believe, is right through this driveway here on the right. Yes, it is. It's right through there. And then the second one is right up here on the right. You can kind of see it down there. So those are the 2 oat fields we got to harvest, and then we are done with harvest until October with the soybeans. And then that's really it for harvest. I guess I don't know when rice is ready to harvest. I'm gonna check on the map here. Okay, so looking at the map, rice is gonna be ready to harvest either in the next month or the month after that. I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure it will be ready in September. So hopefully next month we can harvest that, see how we do that, because obviously that's gonna be our first time harvesting rice. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, here we are at the sell point. I'm gonna go ahead and get this unloaded again. We should probably make about 18,500 maybe. Again, it's not a full trailer load like it was the last time, so we probably won't make near as much. I'm still thinking about 18,000. Hey, $18,611. That's pretty darn good. We're gonna take the tractor over to that oat field that's back in the woods-ish, and then move the combine over there and get that field harvested here. All right, we'll pull in the driveway here. I love this field. I love the entrance to this field through the little wooded area there. So we're gonna park the tractor just in here somewhere. That's probably good. Now this field did have weeds in it. I did spray them, so we should get a decent yield here. It was fertilized 100%. It doesn't tell me the yield bonus that we were gonna get, or the yield percentage, but I think it should be pretty good. It's fertilized 100%, so we'll go grab the combine and we'll check it out. I think the header should fit through here pretty easy. Yeah, I think we're good. Perfect. Then we'll come down here and we'll get started. I gotta make sure I have straw swap turned on, because I want to get some bales out of this to sell. Go ahead and get GPS set up. Lower that down for straw. And there we go. Everything looks good. We'll get this field harvested. It's not too big of a field here. It shouldn't take us too long to get this done. Yield's looking pretty good. We're already up to 4 or 5% here, so that's good. Again, the weeds just being in the field kind of knocked it down a little bit. Alright, that's the first oat field harvested. We're going to get this unloaded into the trailer and take him over to the next field We didn't get that many oats off this field, but I'm not surprised. You usually don't get many oats, but they sell pretty good. So this will all be able to fit in the trailer. I wouldn't be surprised if both these fields fit into one trailer load. We'll just have to wait and see what the price is and to see how much money we make to see if it was worth it for oats or not. I know we got straw. I have heard that if you swath the oats and then pick it up with the combine and pickup head, it will give you more oats and it'll sell better that way. You'll get more money that way. So I might have to try that in the future. I haven't actually done anything with the swather in 25, so we'll just have to wait and see how that all works and if you actually get more money or not. Alright, we are unloaded. We're going to head to the next field and get that harvested. Alright guys, we're on our last pass here for the oats, and then we'll have to wait for more harvest here next month for the rice. So far everything's been going so good. Hopefully we can fit this all in one trailer load and then take that over to the sell point. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to or not. We are about 75% full. I haven't even brought the trailer over here yet. I didn't need to. Obviously this field is so small that there was no point to bring it over here. So we're going to have to travel back over there to the tractor and trailer to get this thing unloaded. And then we'll head over to the sell point. And we got stuck on the car, of course. Can you go around me, please? I can't get over any farther. You have plenty of room there, bud. And the school bus nearly took out the fence, and I'm still stuck with this car. Can you please move, Brodie? Please? I can't do anything. Can you get over a little bit? Not even a little bit. There we go, we made it. Alright, we'll get this unloaded into the trailer here. Yeah, it should all fit in there pretty easy for us. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We have 103 liters left in the grain tank. Well, there's really no point in keeping that, right? So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do that, and we're gonna put those 103 liters of oats on the ground right there. We do not need those. That is fine. So we're gonna park the combine right over here out of the way so that we can get these oats baled up, or this, not the oats, the straw baled up here later. Right there should be fine. Now we're gonna jump back in the tractor and we'll take these oats to get sold. Alright, we're here getting the oats unloaded. We should make at least 20,000, I think, off these oats. Are we gonna get to 100,000? It's gonna be close. I don't think we will. I was wrong, we did. We made $25,000, which is pretty darn good. So we're up over that $100,000 mark yet again. We do have some straw we need to get baled up too. I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, lots of straw here to get baled up. Now, I might do that after soybean harvest. Maybe the next episode, we'll see. Alright, turn the combine on, get the auger folded back in, and we should be good to go. Trailer is empty, combine's empty, so don't have to worry about that. Drive through the path here, through the woods. I love this little path that goes back to the field. It's really cool. Alright, pull up into the farmyard here. Try to get to this rice field without damaging things. Of course, it's like I gotta go up into it, right? So look at this thing turned on, lower it down, carefully get up in here. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 passes, but that's fine. I knew it was only gonna be like 2 passes. Alright, there we go. Get this headland off here, or attempt to. I guess I didn't need to. I probably just could have left the field and come back in. There we go. We did miss some, so back up again to that. You can see that, I don't know if those are weeds or if those are dead rice plants, because I didn't get it watered enough. I don't know. Not sure what that is exactly. Can we get it all in one last pass here? I'm not sure if we can or not. Watch out for the trees. Of course, I put trees everywhere. I don't think we're going to be able to get it all. It's going to be close. Gotta watch out for this pump, though. We don't want to wreck that thing. There we go. Hey, we did get it all perfect. Alright, we'll go ahead and back out of this field here. Just in an area where we can get the combine unloaded. Park it over here by the Merlot. That's what we're going to be using to pick up bales. Right about there. Good enough. And we'll go grab the tractor and trailer. Alright, we're in the 7810. We gotta get this back over to the farm, get the combine unloaded. Obviously, we don't have much. It's kind of like a test plot. But we're going to take it to town anyway and get that stuff sold. If we make $1,000, I'd be happy, to be honest. So, let's see. Let's get over under here and get this thing unloaded. Alright, we got 558 liters of rice. Long grain rice, to be exact. So, we'll go to the town, we'll go to the market and see how much they're going to give us for it. I don't think it's going to be a bunch. Maybe $1,000. But we'll see. And we got more straw here to bale up at some point. Again, we don't have cows, so we got to sell that right away, of course. So we'll just have to wait and see what the prices are like, get this stuff baled up and sold at some point. Alright, we're just pulling up to the market here. pull on the pit and get this thing unloaded. And we made $946. That's pretty good. Just short of my goal of $1,000. But anyways, we're gonna get back to the farm, try and get all those bales picked up, and we'll see how much money we make on that. Hopefully we can make a good amount. Hopefully we can get over that $200,000 mark, and we can maybe start buying some more land hopefully here soon. Alright, so we're back at the farm. I need to find a place to park this just out of the way. I don't know where exactly that would be, but I can turn my hazards off. Maybe just up here out of the way, maybe by the Challenger up here. That'll work. Yeah, right here's fine. Get that turned off. Apparently the Challenger's running. I gotta turn that off. Don't want to waste some fuel. Perfect. And now we gotta get the tractor and trailer out to the field. And then we gotta get the Merlot out there and start picking up these bales. But I could probably mow this again. It's ready to be mowed again, but I don't know if I have time to get all of it baled up and stuff before winter hits. It's already September. We're gonna be in October in this episode harvesting the soybeans. So I'm not sure that I'm gonna have enough time to get it raked, baled, and then fermented to silage. So I'll probably just wait until spring and mow it again. But anyways, we're gonna get these bales picked up here. Now I technically do own this Merlot. I bought it in the beginning of the series and I just left it at the shop in case we needed like pallets to be picked up. So I brought it over to the farm to load these bales. Now we do have pallet forks on here, so I'm not sure how this will work. Oh, it's gonna work good. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't know if it would stab the bales or not. Obviously you wouldn't want to do this in real life because it would just ruin the wrap you put on there. But this is a game, thankfully, so we can do that. And we'll just put it up here on the side. And we also do have a lot of pallets from the greenhouses to sell. So I should probably do that at some point today as well. But I really don't feel like going through all that again and going through that hassle. So we're gonna wait till the next episode to do that. Maybe we can get this universal auto load figured out or something. I got it in the server, but I just could not figure out how it worked. I think I have a mod conflict or something, which is unfortunate because I really want to use that. But we'll just have to wait until a newer version or something comes out. Not a big deal. It's still in very early beta, so I'm not surprised that it didn't work with some of the mods I've got in here. All right, we'll get this on the trailer. I should probably put these in the back, right? So that I can only have to load from one side. That makes the most sense to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and restab this first bale and just move it back. Of course I got the chain in the way, but I can probably lift it over the chain, I think, if I stab it high enough. Right about there, lift her up, kind of go over the chain maybe. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There we go, we got 2 bales on there now. Only what, 28 more to go or so? Man, we got a lot of bales. Well, guys, we seem to have found an issue somehow. I don't know exactly what happened. I went to stab the bale and the fork went straight into the ground and now it's stuck. There we go. Well, it's not the prettiest load, but we got all the bales on here nonetheless. Now, I think we just have to take these to the market and I think we'll be okay. We'll see if we can make it there or not though. All right, we're rolling up to the market here. We'll see if we can sell these here. I'm pretty sure you can, but we're gonna find out. Yep. There we go. It's $36,943. That puts us just over the $200,000 mark. So that is good. That's about what I expected, to be honest, which is phenomenal. All right, well, we'll head back to the farm, skip over to October, and get those soybeans harvested. All right, it's now October on the server here. We got to get our soybeans harvested. We're going to go ahead and jump up in our Massey 8570 here, get it warmed up, and take it out to the field. It shouldn't take us too long to harvest all of our soybeans. We've only got the 2 fields. They're not too terribly big. We got the 1 field that's pretty good. It's pretty good size. It was the cornfield from last year, and then the other field we haven't harvested at all. So it'll be good to get into the new field and see what that's like yield-wise. We did have everything maxed out fertilizer. I think the only thing we didn't do was lime. We didn't lime anything. So that's gonna be a give us a hit there. But yeah, we got this field here we gotta do, and then we've got the field we're going to first up there in the distance. So we're gonna start with the farthest one and then work our way back this way just to get some things dialed in. I just usually start with the smaller field first to get that out of the way and then move on to the big one. So it's weird, the soybeans look like a wheat from far away until you get up kind of close. Then they start to look more like soybeans, but it's just really weird. They have quite a bit of weeds on them too. Or not weeds, they got quite a bit of leaves on them still, which is fine, I guess. I would like them to have a little less leaves on them, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, all in all, they still look decent. Combine's running pretty darn good here. I keep looking over at the sorghum field over there and be like, oh, I need to harvest that still. I'm like, no, I already harvested it. It's just weird that you only take the tops off of it, and so it looks like there's still sorghum in the field that needs to be harvested. But obviously sorghum is red, and the tops are removed, so there's nothing there left to harvest. We could, in real life, you could probably mow that for some straw. And that's kind of what you do with wheat. You harvest the wheat high, and then you bring a mower back in there and mow off the rest of the stalks and bale it that way. But I don't think that's a feature in this game. I know you can swath, which isn't the same thing. Yield-wise, it's looking pretty good. We're at 13%. We're halfway around the field, so not bad yield-wise. We'll get a better idea as we go along here after we get the headlands off and stuff. Obviously, the headlands are going to have a yield, not as good of a yield because of the deer and other animals coming in here and walking through and eating at it and stuff like that. Once you get to more the middle of the field, they'll have a better yield. You got the trees and blocking the sun with the shade and stuff like that as well. But this GPS, man, I'm just amazed at how well it can follow the field. I mean, even on the curves, it's phenomenal. I really didn't expect that. This feature is just amazing. And the fact that you don't have to set it up for each field, you just drive to the field and it automatically has it from what your last preset was. So you don't have to open up these menus and set your width and your A and B to get it going. You just drive into the field and you're ready to go. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be at about 25% after one headland pass, just short, 24%, which is pretty darn good. So we'll get the other headland pass knocked out here, then we'll probably have to go and grab the tractor and trailer and get that out here. All right, we hopped in the tractor here. We're going to get this out to the field, get the combine unloaded here. This is probably one of my favorite tractors in the game, and it's not even base game. It's a mod. It's one of the first mods that came out. I think it was by Giants, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it? I can't even remember who it's from. But yeah, it was one of the first mods in the game. A really nice looking tractor, the 7810. I use this tractor a ton in FS19 and FS22. I just love this model of John Deere tractor. It's just a good medium-sized tractor. You got the 3-point on the front if you need it. You've also got it's a good loader tractor as well, and very versatile. You can do a lot of stuff with this kind of tractor, so it's great to have it in 22, and it's a lot of fun having this thing. Of course, there's a sign I ran over. Oh well. All right, now we gotta get going on the up and down rows here, and we'll get rolling here. All right, guys, we're on our last pass of this first soybean field here. We're about 75% full. Didn't quite get a full tank from these up-down rows. We got another 50% from the headlands, so there's that. We won't even be close to filling the trailer. We might be able to fit everything in the trailer from both fields, but we'll just have to wait and see. It's sad that we don't have precision farm or anything like that to see what the actual yield was. Like to go on the map and see what the yield was like. I think it was pretty good, but I'm not for sure. And it looks like the school bus has stopped by our wagon or our trailer there. Unfortunate. Well, all the kids will be able to see us unloading our soybeans. Never mind, they're going to see us wreck into our trailer. Looks like the trailer's 20% full, so we'll get it to probably about 50. And then, I don't know, the other field's pretty big. It's probably twice the size this one is. So we'll just have to wait and see if we can fit all the soybeans in here or not. Might have to take 2 loads to the elevator. But, you know, the more the better, so. Alright, we're unloaded. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next field. Try not to hit the school bus here. Hit the sign instead. Oh well. And we'll get to this field, lower the header down, and we'll get rolling here. Alright, the trailer is full. We're going to go ahead and jump in the tractor, take that over to the market, and get that sold. We got 18,500 liters in here. We'll see how much that sells for. I think if I remember correctly, soybeans are usually $1,500, $2,000 per 1,000 liters. So if we can make roughly 25, 30,000 maybe. No, we can probably make 30,000 off this load. Alright guys, we are here at the sell point at the market here. We'll get the soybeans unloaded. Hopefully we can make a good chunk of change off these soybeans. Looks like we're going to, based on the money going up in the top right corner. We should make a bunch off of this load. And we're just about done. 34,974. I was really close. I said 30,000. Got an extra 5 grand. That's pretty darn good. Alright, so we're going to head back to the field here and get the rest of that field harvested up. We should get maybe half a trailer of soybeans off the rest of that field, potentially. But we'll just have to wait and see, and we'll get those sold and see what's next. Alright, park the tractor in the field, go grab the combine, finish getting this unloaded. I think we still have at least 50% in here. Yeah, we have 48%, I was close. 2% off. But we're going to get this unloaded if we don't smack that car. It's coming in hot, okay. It avoided us. So we'll get this unloaded into the trailer here, and we'll continue harvesting. Alright, we're just finishing up the last pass of soybeans here, and our first harvest of FS25 is officially over. We're going to go ahead and get the combine unloaded back into the trailer. We should get about 40% of grain in that trailer there, so we'll hopefully be able to get another $15,000-ish off of these last soybeans to get us over the $250,000 mark. And then I guess we'll pack everything up, away for the winter, and get ready for spring. Alright, we're unloaded. We're going to take the combine over to the farm and go ahead and park that up for the winter here. As you can see, there's a couple feet of snow here on the ground. We've got to get plowed out today. Some of our progress didn't get saved from previous episodes, which isn't a big deal. This is going to be our last episode on this series. Wanted to kind of round it all out here with some snow plowing since I haven't done that yet in Farming Simulator 25. But the snow is looking pretty darn good. I was driving around in a little bit getting things set up today, and it is looking fantastic. The ground deformation on the snow looks awesome, and where you're driving it's even better. So we're gonna hop up in our Ram here. It's our Ram 5500 heavy duty here. Get that thing fired up, and I've got the plow already hooked up there and ready to go. We're just gonna drive out here, and look at this. We're just gonna push the snow out of the way, easy right here. Now we don't have it down all the way. Oh, there we go. But our goal for today is just to plow out as much as possible. I'm not sure how many town roads we're able to plow out today. But we'll see. We'll kind of angle the plow back this way and see if we can't. Okay, so right when we get to the actual road, it's not going to let us plow anymore, which I guess isn't a huge deal. We'll just plow out our farm and see what else we can get done. Back up back into the garage if we don't smack into it. Perfect. Kind of go over here and look at it from this way. Drop her back down. But yeah, this plow is working pretty darn good. I found this mod on King's Mods earlier today. It's a Weston plow. It comes with this pickup truck, or it goes on this pickup truck. I don't think you can put it on any other pickup truck to my knowledge, but it works really darn good. Alright, we'll push it out there and lift her back up. We'll go start plowing out our farm here. Oh, watch out for the school bus. Hopefully the kids can make it to school. Apparently they didn't have a snow day today. It's unfortunate for them. I always loved waking up early mornings, watching the TV, checking to see if we had a snow day and stuff. But we're going to get the farm plowed out here. It's going to take us a little bit to get this plowed out. We got quite a few driveways to clear out here. But yeah, everything's working pretty good. And you can see in the shed back in the back, I do have my 7810 hooked up with the snowblower that we can get rolling here in a second. Once we get some of this plowed out here, I need to figure out where to pile this stuff. We might pile it back here in the back somewhere. And we got a bunch of bags. We're just going to pile it right there for now. We'll get this thing flipped around. Try and get this area out by the lime spread. I've got everything kind of in the way, all the tractors and stuff, so we got to kind of be careful where we're putting snow so we're not blocking people in and stuff like that. We're going to kind of push snow. Probably pile some snow up right about here. It's probably the best place to do it. This truck's working pretty good here. Try some first person. You really just can't see the plow when you're doing first person here. To see what you're doing really, but we're gonna give it the old college try here. There we go. You can kind of see it start to pile up there. Perfect. Everything's looking pretty good. We do have to get that tractor out of there, which I feel like the tractor should be fine, but yeah, we're gonna get it pulled out here regardless. Now we should be able to make it to our 7810 here. Now I'm gonna try and get this area done first. We're gonna move the plow to the left. Just go along here and get it all moved out. Yeah, I did that wrong actually. I need to start on the right side, move everything to the left. There we go. Yeah, we'll start here, kind of get up close to the building. Get it all pushed over to the left here. Gotta avoid the baler there. And we'll park it there, or put the snow pile there. The plowing physics in this game are just phenomenal. They're so much better than previous versions. It's so easy to plow the snow. And the snow looks so dynamic. It's the actual piles themselves. They're not like glitching out like they would be in 19 or 22. It actually looks pretty darn good. And it's really not taking us very long here to get this whole farm plowed. I thought it was going to take us a lot longer, I'm not going to lie. We are going to hop in our tractor and see if we can't get the blower doing something, but this is working out pretty darn good. We are getting a pretty big pile here, but that's fine. I don't think we have any snowmobiles or anything in 25 yet. We need to start getting some of those stuff in so we can ride in ditches and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it's supposed to snow anymore today or not,
But yeah, we're just going to park this right about there for now. Shut her down. We'll probably come back to this and start plowing out some of the town if they need to be plowed out and stuff like that. But we're going to hop in our 7810 here first. Get this thing fired up. Lift up the snow blower. Now, I haven't used this yet, so I'm not sure exactly how this works. We're going to learn together here. I'm fairly certain that we just turn it on, lower it down, and make sure you got the chute set where you want it. There we go. Can we aim it down? Perfect. We can. Yeah, this is actually working pretty good. Oh, look at this. Perfect. We're only have to do one pass, too. Sweet. We can do this in first person, too. Look at that. Perfect. Here we go. Let's see how it handles this little bit here. Oh, with like a breeze. Holy crap. Didn't even know it was there. Alright, let's see if we can't get the rest of this done here. Spin it around. Now, I'm going to aim it down for now. I don't know if I want to do that really or not. But apparently you cannot plow where pallets will spawn, like for greenhouses and stuff. That is something to note there. Other than that, it seems to be working pretty darn good. I'm just putting the snow straight down so that I can see how it handles it when it's in rows like this. And it looks like it's handling it pretty darn good, so we shouldn't have any issues there. Again, I'm running into issues with my pallets being in the way, but that's not a huge issue, I guess. We'll do one more row here as I smack into the water trailer, and then we'll go ahead and clear out the area so we can get inside that barn. We're going to hit the pallet just a little bit. It's fine. They're covered in snow now. Oh, they actually are covered in snow. That's dope. Usually you'd see the packaging, but no, it's covered in snow. But it's the little things, Giants. It's the little things. That looks awesome. I love that. I really would not have noticed that. But, of course, I'm out here plowing snow today, and I actually noticed. Hop back in first person here. I don't think I can do anything on the road. I think it's just like that. Yeah, it's just like that. So, can't do anything about that. But our combine's over here in this field to the right of us. So, we drop this down and head up in here. I want to shoot a little bit farther out. You can see where we left the combine. We're going to do this little driveway here. Just try to get this plowed out so the combine can, we can take that back to the farm. Again, the progress didn't save after oat harvest, which is why the combine's out in that field. Kind of unfortunate for us, but, oh well, we'll live with it. It's not taking us very long to get all this stuff plowed. I'm going to have to find some other stuff to plow. I don't know what else around town would need plowed. Again, base game maps, typically, they have the snow masks to where it won't pile snow up in certain areas. Also, this video is going out on Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everybody's having a great Christmas. I know I am. Having a great time off of school and spending time with family and friends, so hopefully you all are having a good break. Hey, we're magically back in our truck. Get the plow lifted up, and we're going to run around town, see if we can't find anything to do. Hopefully there's some roads that aren't plowed. We can help town. Probably should have found a modded map for this without like a snow mask so I could plow all the roads and stuff, but that's not a huge deal. Ah, looks like the gas station needs plowed out here. We're going to pull in there and see if we can get them plowed out. Nobody's been here yet this morning. Where do I want to put the snow? I'll probably just put the snow here, honestly, and I'll try and drive around the other side and push it all to that point right there. It's probably the best way to go about this. Alright, we'll pull in the entrance here, and take a swath, or a swipe back to the back, just to get us started here. And we'll put one pile of snow here, and then the other one where we started, just to give us some room to back up and turn around, you know, so we don't get ourselves stuck here. It's going to be a bit difficult with the pumps there. We got to make sure we don't hit those. We don't want to cause any gas leaks or anything like that, or fuel leaks. Don't need the whole building going up in flames on us. That would not be good for us. We'll take our, I think this is about the edge of the property, where the concrete is, at least. See if we can't get this all pushed over into that pile. Just take it nice and easy. I know there's a ton of snow that we're pushing right now. The Ram is handling it just fine. It's a 5500, so it should handle it easily. I don't know if I've ever seen a 5500 in real life. I've seen a 3500, maybe even a 4500, but I don't think I've seen a 5500 before. I know it's a real thing. I just haven't seen one. All right, I'm gonna turn to the right here and start pushing snow over here. We should be fine to push snow there. It's just out of the way. I don't want to make one huge pile Want to start making some smaller ones. We smacked the gas tank again, or the gas pump. Yeah, but the snow tracks are insane. Just for where we can't push the snow, we can still make like the tire tracks and stuff in it, which is pretty cool. And we should just have one more pass here up next to the doors, and we should be fine. Try and get as much of this as possible without smacking like the mailbox and the propane areas. Then we just got some tidying up to do here, and we're pretty much done. Perfect. I'd say that's a success. Job well done here for the gas station. Looks pretty darn good too. Perfect. On to the next job. Alright, I'm gonna come down here and bail out this farmer. He called me and said he's stuck, doesn't have a plow tractor or anything like that yet. So we're gonna come out and bail him out here. I believe this is his farm right up ahead here. Alright guys, we're pushing the big pile here. It kind of pushed it all in front of this barn, and I need to push it all out into this field a little bit here. I am kind of getting a little bit stuck. We'll see if we can't push through this here with 5,500. There we go. That'll be good right there. But we're going to go over this a couple times here, just because how much snow there is. We pushed a decent amount there. Let's see if we can't get the rest of this here. We should be able to get most of it at least. We're going to miss a little bit, but yeah, look at this pile here. It's pretty massive. And then we should be able to finish the rest of this a little bit here from this row. Perfect. Put that in the pile. And then we'll go to the right of us, get that little bit there. And then we'll finish off the farm, getting that bit on our left. All in all, the plow's been working pretty darn good. I'm having a blast doing this. I'm not going to lie, guys. Having a lot of fun plowing this these farms out and businesses out. I've never really gotten a chance to do this in any farm sim game. So really my first time doing it. I'm having a blast. And we'll get this last little bit done here. We are spinning the tires. We're stuck on something. There we go. We're good. But this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to rate how I did in the comments below if you do this, or I've seen people do this. Rate how I did. And if you'd like to see more of this kind of content, let me know in the comments as well. I love doing it. And maybe I can get another one out over winter break here before going back to college. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.